can't even sit in peace. 'Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. If you wanna waste your time, yeah, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it, you are your need. Waste your time. You could have all the space. All you need is no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you are that I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, yeah, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. You're gonna waste your time, yeah. Waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna give it what you need, waste your time. You can have all the space. All that you need is no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah, the 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things got in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, it's chess games. Can shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she would Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I wasn't accurate, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time. You can have all the space. All that you need is no pressure. If you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown. still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped them, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I wasn't active, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. Use your brain if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
Brought me kisses, no. What up? What up? It's your boy Papa Pimp, man. I want to start off by giving a shout out to all the people that donate to the channel, people that come watch my live shows. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Tell me where you calling in from. I mean, tell me where you know what I'm saying, coming to watch my show tonight. If you're new, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. But let's get into the topic today. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good one though. You know what I'm saying? The topic for the day is why a lot of lames have to take women on dates. So you know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to break down with this is why I think a lot of lames take women on dates is because they feel like they have to get this woman to like them. You know, that's why a lot of men take women on dates. A lot of men probably been raised that way. They're being told that you got to take these women on dates or they won't fuck with you. And some people don't want to take the chance of trying something new or different to get this woman to like them. You know what I'm saying? And that happens a lot though, because like if you a man and you ask a woman out, typically you go on a date. But it don't gotta be the typical date like dinner, food, or somewhere expensive. I think if you a man, and this is just my opinion, I think a lot of men take women on dates to prove their worth to the woman. And that's what is going on though. Like I feel like that you shouldn't have to prove your worth to a woman through a dinner or somewhere that you spend a lot of money on her. If anything, you should prove yourself to her a different type of way. Why can't you get to know each other? Like both of y'all are trying to prove yourselves. Pop Pimp, you looking good tonight. Okay, this is somebody trolling. But yeah, like and it's like this though. A lot of women feel like men should prove themselves to them, and we should feel like the woman should be trying to prove herself to us. I feel like you're the one in control as the man. You shouldn't have to prove nothing. This woman should be proving herself to you. Because if you got the woman trying to prove herself to you, you have the power. I see 9 people in the house that make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can get all my videos, live shows, and everything. What's up, Charity? But I feel like men should make the woman validate herself with him. Make her chase you. Make her prove herself to you, because that proves she like you. Because if she's trying to prove herself, she's trying to make sure she on point. She's trying to make sure she look good. She's going out her way to get your attention. You want these women to enjoy who you really are, and that's what you got to do. You got to do this type of stuff. So you know what I'm saying? The next thing I want to get into, you need to go somewhere and enjoy yourself that you like. Stop going to places that these women like. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to go somewhere while you think this woman gonna be happy, while you think she want to go. Start going to places where you like men. Because if you go somewhere you like, you will be at your strongest points. You'll be confident. You'll be more masculine. And then if you go somewhere you like, you're gonna enjoy yourself and you're not gonna feel like you got beat out of anything. You know what I'm saying? Or if you got to go somewhere cheap. Coffee dates, ice cream cheap, or go to somewhere that's free like a park. Or y'all can meet at the library. Y'all can go to the gym together. All those is free. You can say, man, let's go to the gym and work out together. Let's go to the park and get a walk, get some exercise. Let's go somewhere and talk. Stuff that's simple. And a lot of people get away from the natural, simple things in life. And don't get mad if the woman don't want to go to these places. She not for you. Because a woman that's feeling you, a woman that's interested in you, she'll go with you anywhere. She'll go with you any kind of date you ask her. You need to go to places you like. A lot of men, they don't go to places they like. Like I hear dudes on here talking about they go to these expensive restaurants and that's where they want to go. If that's true, that's fine. But my thing is, why is an expensive ass restaurant somewhere you want to go? I just don't understand. Just because you got money don't mean you got to go to an expensive restaurant. I can't understand why men say that's the place I want to go, a expensive restaurant. You telling me that's all you do is go to expensive restaurants? That makes any sense. That sounds like you're catering to the woman. And it's okay to go to expensive restaurants. That's what you do. But if you're not doing that stuff for yourself, with your family, with your friends, with the people that love you, then I got to question you going on to those expensive dates. I got to question you going to Ruth Chris or places that cost a lot of money. Wait, so men should chase women? Shouldn't chase women now? I put it like this, though. Women should give the man a reason to come after her. A man should go out with a woman and go places he like and make that woman prove herself. I mean, like a lot of these men don't even know if the woman really like them when they take them out to these expensive places in these days. They don't know if the woman like them. They don't know what the woman bringing to the table. They don't know if she's trying to use them. I mean, I've heard women say they go out, they use people for dinner dates. We got to be realistic. I agree with us women. We'll do. You have a point. Now I agree with that. Keep it simple. Yeah, keep it simple. And like at the same time, we know it's gonna be women that want to go on dates in nice restaurants. And then some of these women that go on these nice dates in restaurants aren't trying to use you. They just want to go somewhere nice. And if that's not what you do, don't do it. It's always a higher chance you're gonna get used because at the end of the day, let's say the woman ain't trying to use you. She just want to go somewhere expensive. Let her, if she ain't, my thing is start asking these women. When the last time you've been to Ruth Chris? When the last time you've been to those expensive restaurants? You know what I'm saying? Because if you find out where these women go to eat at, let's say you ask this woman where she go to eat at on the regular. If she ain't saying Ruth Chris or some of these expensive restaurants, why are you taking her ass there for? She don't even go there on her time out. She won't even invest her own money into taking her own self there. She ain't taking her family there, the friends there, nothing. She not doing that shit. So you're taking her somewhere that she don't even do for herself. She not even treating herself nice. She expecting a man to treat her nice, but then she don't think she got to bring nothing to the table. Sex, she got to like you. She don't think she got to kiss you, hug you, none of that. So that's how things got to go. Like I think men should just start finding out where you eat at, what type of food you eat. When the last time, what restaurants have you been to lately? You know what I'm saying? Find out things like that. You know what I'm saying? You can even ask about our dating life with other people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get. That's why I say sitting down, getting to know somebody with a coffee or ice cream is the best way to go because while you sitting there with that person getting to know them, you can find out a lot. Find out she might have went to McDonald's and back to the hotel room. I had women tell me the last dude they talked to took them to McDonald's and took them to a hotel room. And now you about to go out and pay for her. I don't care. That's crazy. It's insane. Charity, don't let him get away with this tonight. Damn, can we take it to Chipotle like Future said? Like, you can take it wherever you want to, but at the end of the day, don't get mad. Like I said, you can take a woman wherever you want to. Don't be mad when she don't like your ass because you didn't take time to get to know her. You just goddamn want to take her somewhere. You don't even know. At least get to know the woman before you goddamn take her to Chipotle. Get to know these women first. You know what I'm saying? And men think taking women to expensive dates or to places they like will get the woman to sleep with them. That's another thing that hurts men. You think that I'm taking this woman to these nice ass restaurants, she gonna sleep with me tonight. First of all, you shouldn't be thinking she gonna sleep with you. Because at the end of the day, she don't gotta sleep with you. You shouldn't even be going on these dates thinking this woman is gonna have sex with you. And that is a killer when it comes to stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, you don't know this woman. Why are you even thinking she gonna sleep with you in the first place? Why are you even thinking like that? You're supposed to be going somewhere you're enjoying yourself. That's why it goes back to going to places you enjoy, and then you won't be worrying about if she's going to sleep with you that night because both of y'all had a good time. You want to go out with a woman to the point that y'all might have planned on meeting for 30 minutes, and it might have last longer. You got to prove yourself to me first, but that's just how I do things. Right. I feel like the woman has to prove herself because at the end of the day, why do you want to let somebody in your life who is using you? And that's why a lot of men are getting used because they don't take the time to see what her character is, what type of person she is. Like, you ain't going to find out everything about this woman in a couple of dates or a couple of times y'all meet. You're just trying to find out the damn basics. Because sometimes these women will tell you stuff, man, you be like, damn. And if you put two and two together, ain't no way in the hell you was going out to these nice-ass restaurants because that nigga won't take you out to them places. He was just pounding. And then you about to take a woman that was just a fuck to a nice ass restaurant. There ain't no disrespect to women. I'm not trying to disrespect women by no means, but you got to call it how you see it. If she only was getting taken home to fuck, why are you taking her to Ruth Chris for? You're taking a woman that all she did is get took to a car and she bending over, or took to the house and bent over. You're taking these women to nice ass restaurants and then they're not even giving you sex. But the other guy didn't take him nowhere. All he did is bend her ass over. Make it make sense. And then we want to do things and say things like, well, you know, that means she liked him. Exactly. If she let him bend her over and he ain't have to work for it and take her out, I give him props for that. But in the day, just because you're not her type, if you're not her type, then move on. And we got to understand that because that's why it takes time to get to know somebody. Should I get my hair ready if you're dropping the string yard? Yeah, I ain't got time for that. That's the vice versa, though. Why wouldn't do your research first? Right. It ain't even about doing your research. It's conversation. Because you don't got nothing to go off of but to talk to her. You ain't got no bio. And even in a bio, if you meet her online, the bio is not going to tell you everything about this woman. You have to meet the woman and have a good time, sit down and talk to her. Hell no, pimp, you tripping. Always wine and dine my ladies. And if you always wine and dine your ladies, and you know what that's gonna be. Be ready for the consequence. I respect the man who wine and dine the lady and he don't get mad because he goddamn getting played. You got these niggas out here whining and dining women, and then they get mad because the woman don't want to fuck with them, or they get mad because she ain't putting out and shit. And women will use men all the time for free meals because they are broke or hungry. And that is true too. A lot of these women that y'all chasing are broke and hungry. They ain't making no money. They don't got it like that. And they are using the hell out of men. Because any woman that's looking for a free date, looking for a free meal, she broke. She ain't got no money, or she's stingy. I hear women say, I don't like stingy men. But you're looking for a free meal, so you're a stingy woman. So at the end of the day, women don't like certain things like stinginess, men that don't want to do this, men that don't want to do that. But when you look at them, they're stingy. They don't want to goddamn do nothing. They don't want to spend no money. Because if you're looking for a free meal, you're stingy because you got the money. Because if you got a job, you got the money. If you don't got the job to go out to eat, then why are you depending on a man to go out to eat for? Men and women are now in the fast lane having a relationship that don't last. And exactly. And I think a lot of the reason why a lot of these relationships ain't last is because people are not sitting there and getting to know each other. People are not courting each other no more. People just out here doing crazy stuff. I see 10 people in the house tonight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can get all my video. If you new tonight, tell me where you coming in from to watch the show. Papa Pimp. Is it true that it ain't tricking if you got it? I don't give a damn what you got. All these rich ass dudes tricking. It's niggas out here that's tricking like hell. That's just a song. See, that's another myth. That's a field. That's a lie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, to me, I don't care if you got $1 million or you making $40,000 a year. A trick is a trick. A rich trick, it's either way it goes. What's good, my guy? You cooking like, yeah, appreciate it, Slim Shade. Man, I'm only trying to spit facts. Like, at the end of the day, I'm you know what I'm saying? This is a men channel. I'm trying to help out the men, but I'm also trying to educate these women. They need to stop trying to use men. And then women are never going to stop trying to use men, and men are never going to stop trying to use women. So at the end of the day, I'm trying to help y'all have a line of defense. Your line of defense is using your brain. A lot of men do not educate themselves. They do not study, and they do not prepare themselves for a date. They don't pay attention to body language. They don't know how to conversate. A lot of men think that they're supposed to spend a lot of money. A lot of men don't have a line of defense when they get ready to go out with a woman. They just happy she bad. That's why I say, man, it's overrated to like a woman for her looks, because you looking like, damn, she bad. If the first thing in your head is she bad, then you better go back, calm down, and chill and say, goddamn, man, I know she bad, but let me be realistic. She's just a woman. Because just because somebody bad don't mean she deserves to go to a nice place. And I think a lot of the times why these men are first to take these women to nice restaurants because they think they're so bad. Look past her looks first. Because I don't care how nobody looks. She's a human being first. So look past her looks. Everybody who's using someone isn't broke, just like business when it comes to spending. Yeah, you're right. Everybody ain't broke, though, but it's a broke mentality. Okay, that goes back to being stingy then. You're right. Everybody ain't broke, but some people broke, some people stingy, some people users. So that means if she's not broke, McQueen, that means she's stingy, she's selfish, and she's a get over. And I don't want to date women to get over. And men shouldn't want women like that. Any woman that's looking to get a free meal out of you is a user. If you don't like users, why would you let a woman use you? A lot of guys don't like people to use them, but they let a woman use. You ain't gonna let your homeboy use you. It's men out here that won't let their family members use them. It's men out here that won't let their homeboys use them. Or nobody use them, but they'll let a woman use them. I think that's a simple mentality. If you ain't letting nobody, if you ain't gonna let a man use you, why are you letting women use you? And that's what gets me though, because she a woman and you think you got a chance to sleep with her, she could use you. We got to stop the craziness. Pimp spending that big money. Nah, I don't spend no big money because I don't got to. You know what I'm saying? I just try to get to know her. Why spend time if I can spend yours? Right. And that's true. And some people think like that, though. Like at the end of the day, though, man, like somebody going to lose something. Anytime you date a woman, you're going to lose something. What are you willing to lose? Time? Because at the end of the day, if you're looking to meet someone and you want to date them, you're going to have to take time out your day. That's why I hate when people say they're wasting their time. How are you wasting your time if you're looking for someone? If you're not looking for anyone, you shouldn't be out anyway, date no way. If you're looking to date to get the number one, if you're looking for sex, a relationship, a marriage, or you're looking to date, you're going to take time out your day. That's why I hate people say, man, I'm losing time. No, you're not losing time. Because the minute you decided to hit this woman up, a cold approach this woman and talk to her, if you want to go out and get to know her, you already invested your time. So you should put that as like that's part of the game. You're not gonna go out with a woman without investing any time. So it's something you always gonna lose something, but you don't want to lose $150 on somebody you don't even know. I'd rather invest my time to see what type of person she is and be like, man, that's why I say go back to going to places you like. Imagine if you're going somewhere you like and you enjoy, at the end of the day, you're not really wasting no time. Because if I go to the park and it's a nice day and it's warm, after me and that chick get chilling, she ain't feeling me, I might go jog. I might go to the basketball court and play ball. Or I might just enjoy the beautiful weather. But at the end of the day, niggas going to places they hate just to get a woman like them. Is it better to date a woman with a bag? I mean, if that's what you can get, if you can get a woman with a bag, that goes back to you trying to use her. So if you're going to play the game of trying to use her or she going to use you, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather be the one using. I'm not into using people for their money, but you either going to be used or used. I mean, choose one. Do you want to be used or do you want to use somebody? I mean, it's a choice by the person. Everybody use somebody at some point. The key is not to misuse them. Right. But if you can prevent somebody from using you, why? Like, why would you want to be a sucker for somebody don't like you? Like, I think that's a simple mentality, though. If you don't have to be the sucker, don't be the sucker. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want somebody to use me? Like, I don't like you that much that I'm going to misuse. I'm not that lonely. I don't need sex that bad. That goes back to not putting certain things as priority. Sex is not a priority. You don't got to have sex to live. You don't got to have sex to breathe. You don't have to have sex to pay your bills. So at the end of the day, why let this person use you for sex? You don't need nobody. Better yourself, because it's always somebody. It's so many women out here. It's somebody that likes you. It's somebody that thinks you cute. It's somebody that thinks you fine as hell. Somebody that thinks you ugly. I mean, at the end of the day, you just got to find that right person. But at the end of the day, I'm not about to lay down and let nobody use me just to have somebody in my life or get some sex or get some companionship. And at the end of the day, that goes back to people cool with getting used. You cool with getting used, get used. Is sex an equal exchange? What you mean an equal exchange, though? What you mean? It depends on the value placed on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't putting no value on sex because, anyway, sex shouldn't be about money. Sex should be about two people pleasing each other that like each other. Because at the end of the day, if that woman like you, she would invest money and time into you just like you invested money and time into her. At the end of the day, if you exchanging money for sex, that woman is a price. That woman's a thought. She's selling body. She's the one of them people that see in them houses, them places that sell. And you are a simp. At the end of the day, if anything like money is getting exchanged, people look up the definition of this stuff. If you're exchanging money for this type of stuff, that's what's going on. And a lot of that stuff happens, though. And some men put their all into a date for a woman that never liked them. That's another thing that gets me, too. A man will go out his way for a woman that never liked him. Never liked him. And it's crazy, though, because you're putting your all into somebody who never liked you. And I understand some people like, well, how you going to know she don't like you? You should not put your all into a first date. Why you got to go out to the expensive restaurant? Why you got to go all out on the first date, come with flowers, candy, and then you don't understand this disappointment? Because that woman does not have to like you. That woman does not have to sleep with you. That woman does not have to speak to you anymore after that day. That's why you don't put your all into it. Educate yourself on learning how to conversate with people. A lot of people don't know how to talk. They don't know how to conversate. They don't pay attention to body language. A lot of men don't know how to do the normal dating things. All they know how to do is spend money and shit like that. Only thing they think about is sex. If the first thing you think when you see that woman is, I want to have sex with her, she bad as hell, I never had nothing like that, you're going to end up being an Austin Holloman. You're going to turn into a damn Austin Holloman, one of these fucking passport bros, or some simp in the United States that pay for sex. Because at the end of the day, I see beautiful women all the time, but I've never let her beauty control me. You know how like a puppet, the woman can be your master. Sex can be your master. Never let sex or a woman become your master. Because if it becomes your master, she's going to play you like a puppet. That means she's going to get you to go to the bank, get you to spend money, and then you're going to come back looking sad. Now, if you're a man that want to spend money and do all these great things for a woman, I have no problem with that. If you want to do this stuff before you get to know what type of person she is, accept the defeat. Because if she don't like you or she used you, just accept the defeat. Don't go try to get mad and don't cuss her out. Don't do none of that. Don't get mad at the woman for using you if you put yourself in a place to be used. And a lot of men put themselves in a place to be used. And then they get mad at the woman. I try not to put myself in a place to get used. And if I do put myself in a place to get used by a woman, I just accept it and move on. I'm like, she got me. She was playing chess and I was playing checkers. And if you're gonna play checkers and somebody playing chess, you're gonna lose every time because she's playing smarter and she's slower and she's you know, she got strategy to her shit. A lot of you guys don't got no strategy to y'all shit because all y'all see is titties, ass, pretty face, I want to fuck. Y'all don't see nothing beyond that. And then you call yourself y'all got game. How you got game if all you see is titty, ass, and face? That means you don't even use your head. And I see 11 people here tonight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification, man. We getting it in tonight. We spitting facts tonight. And men, stop paying attention to a woman's physical when you meet her. It's okay. Yes, you got to pay attention to her physical because that's what makes you like her. But at the same time, get to know her. Don't let her physical control you. You are the one that's in control. You're the man. You're supposed to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? Equal exchange. Meaning men and women are equally enjoying sex with each other. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with that. That's how it should be. That means the woman should be bringing more than just, if all that woman is bringing is sex to the table, it ain't equal exchange. If you spending money, taking on dates, and doing all this extra shit, and she ain't spending no money, she ain't got them paying for your meal, you're losing. Unless you just want to be the guy that's paying for everything. And that's fine, but it comes with consequences too. Reverend Papa Pimp taking us to the church Thursday night. But you know what I'm saying? I try to speak the facts though, and this is how I feel about the game though. And find a way to get to know women before putting your all into the date. You know what I'm saying? And ways to find, like, that's why communication on the phone is good. FaceTiming a woman. You know what I'm saying? Talk to her a little bit, get to know her. I mean, just test the woman out. See if the woman is willing to go to a park first. Because some women like park day, they think it's romantic. Some women like coffee day, they think it's romantic. Some women like cheap things because they think it's more romantic. Like going to Ruth Chris has no creativity. It has nothing, no creativity to it all. If you seen me in one, would you ask me for my number? She thought Sherelle hit the panel. Exactly, Sherelle up here, you know, so she on some different shit. But a lot of men don't have creativity when it comes to meeting women. They just out here doing whatever though, and that's the crazy part about it. You have no creativity. And then at the end of the day, women like me. I hear women so many times, I want my man to be creative. I want you to take me somewhere I've never been. I want you to do something. And a lot of times they don't cost money. Like, because you can go to the most expensive place in the world, and that shit could be the most boring shit as ever. And she won't even tell you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the crazy thing about it, though. And that's the bad thing about it. But I'm going to show y'all a couple of these videos, man. I got a video for you, man. I'm going to let you hear this chick talk. I'm ready to play this video. Let's get into it.
5'8". He was the shortest guy I ever talked to. Like, he was 5'8". I never talked to guys 5'8". 5'10" is pushing it. Like, I normally talk to guys that are, like, taller, but whatever. And
now you listen to her. She said she only date guys that's taller than 5'8" and 5'10". She said 5'10" is pushing it. Now, imagine going out with a woman and you 5'8" to 5'10", and she's sitting up here thinking in her head like, man, this ain't what I normally do. What you think gonna happen? And I understand. That's why I say you need to get to know her first and go out to somewhere that she's not normally used to going, because at the end of the day, she's gonna be like, man, I can't do this. I don't want to deal with this short guy. Now take her to a nice restaurant and she like 6'5" dudes, she gonna use your ass.
And honestly, I was like way out of his league. Like, I'm never giving a 6.5 a chance again. I was like, you know what? Cause my sister was saying to me, like, you should like give him.
And look how these women be talking. And this is not all women now. This is how a lot of women think. She's talking about she out of his league. She never dating a guy that's 6.5 again and stuff like this. And you don't know this at first. That's why you got to get to know. I'm telling you, if you go out to with a date with a woman somewhere that she probably don't like, she ain't gonna wait until the next day to go out with you. She's not gonna talk to you no more. That's why you got to be careful taking these women out on an expensive date because they don't like you in the fucking first place.
A chance, and I'm gonna always blame her for that because I was not trying to give him a chance. He was not my type. I didn't think he was cute, but I was like, I'm gonna go on whatever. Like, I need to stop being so picky. But I was like, I'm just gonna go on this date with him because like.
And look what she's saying. I'm gonna go on this date anyway because I need to stop being so picky. So she's forcing herself to do something she don't like. Imagine how many women and went out with a guy like, I'm gonna force myself to do this shit. And then that's why you gotta be careful, guys.
I said it's a free meal, a good time, whatever. Like, it is what it is. Oh my god, yo, I went on like 2 dates that weekend. I went on like dates back to back. With 2 different guys. I was having some fun.
And look, she's up here and she got free dates now, free meals. She talking about she had a good time, but she ain't like the men though. And I understand, like, some dudes gonna be like, man, I don't know that, but stop going on these dates. Stop allowing these women to get these free fucking meals. Stop this stuff. Let's get into the next video.
If you're eating steak or if a girl really likes you, she doesn't care if you're eating steak or corn dogs. She'll do a walk in the park. She wants your time. If you have a girl that you're messaging, let's say on social media or something like that, and she won't meet you just for a simple ass coffee, then she doesn't like you, bro.
Hey, that nigga talking fast. I'm gonna play that back in. He said that if you meet a woman on social media or cold approaching her somewhere, and she don't want to meet for a simple coffee, she don't like you, bro. She don't like you.
Girl really likes you. She doesn't care if you're eating steak or corn dogs. She'll do a walk in the park. She wants your time. If you have a girl that you're messaging, let's say on social media or something like that, and she won't meet you just for a simple ass coffee, then she doesn't like you, bro.
And that's something men don't want to meet you to go on a coffee date. She don't like you. She don't like you. Let's get back to the reality of the thing. She does not like you if she don't want to go to simple things. If she don't want to go somewhere that she enjoys, she don't like you, bro. Let's just get back to it, man, and get real with it.
Yeah, welcome to another.
I think it's 8:30 to 9:30. I'm gonna put this up a little bit so I can find the part when he was talking about what he was talking about. You know, this is my boy Player Supreme. So I'm gonna get to the part he was
the inner confidence and the inner game down before you start doing all that kind of stuff. But my point is that I'm glad the community is changing. It's good to see that the truth of the game is getting out there. And I'm glad to see that more people are willing to accept the truth. I know a lot of guys have been brainwashed with, you know, you do the choosing. You run up on her. You just knock her out. Stack some stories on her. She'll listen. God, if you guys knew how many girls I've talked to that say they can't stand a guy that runs his mouth like a bitch. You know, that's what they do. They want to run their mouths. And my thing is, you got to just get her life story. That's the only communication tool you'll ever need. Take a real interest in her as a human being and as a person, and find out all you can about her.
Yeah, I got the wrong time up here. I'm really not sure what time it is. Let's say the 8:30 mark. So I gotta find the 7:30 to 8:30 mark. So I put the wrong in. My bad, guys. I'm going to the right time now.
Now I always like to use the Brad Pitt rule for you white guys. If you were Brad Pitt, how would she react to you? Boom. If you're Brad Pitt, that girl will be falling all over you. That's the effect that you want to have on a girl. Unfortunately, none of us are Brad Pitt and none of us are famous, or very few of us are famous. So we have to gauge accordingly her interest level. And it's all based on a woman's interest level. If she's interested, then you're in there. That's why I quit dating girls. You know, I realized, you know, she's already interested. Why would I waste time? Let's just get to the goods. Let's go to bed. So I just started doing that. You know, I saved myself a lot of time and effort. Instead of tap dancing, taking her out to movies like when I was young and going to.
Now, he's speaking some facts, though. He said that once he finds out the woman really likes him, he ain't got to tap dance anymore. I agree with him. If you can pull it off. If you find out that woman's interest is really strong, then why are you tap dancing for the woman? Why are you doing all this extra stuff? Can you play one of your videos for videos, bro, for the people? Yeah, I can try to do that. I might have to try to download it, though. You know what I'm saying? If I can get it and download it, I'll try to do that. Yeah, I can do that.
Dinner and stuff like that. So, you know, I save myself a lot of time, a lot of money, and I realized, you know what? I can just cut the steps. But that's me.
Now, you heard him. That's him. RIP to the legend. Now, everybody can't cut the steps. I mean, it's tough. But at the same time, you can cut the. Some guys don't mind going through all of this. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Cut some of the steps. If you know this woman is into you really, 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 or like you a lot, cut the steps, man. You ain't got to do all that extra shit. Get to the point. Simple as that.
You know, you got to raise yourself up to that level of the game. You know, you got to get the inner confidence and the inner game down before you start doing all that kind of stuff.
You heard he said inner confidence, inner game down. A lot of you guys are not getting the confidence up. A lot of you guys are not putting in the work. A lot of you guys are not educating. So a lot of y'all guys that's out here got them doing what somebody else do. And y'all ain't educating yourself on the shit. You got to find out what worked for you. I see 12 people in the house tonight. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my content. Hit that bell notification if you're new and watching my show. Shout out. Tell me who you are. Let's go.
But my point is that I'm glad the community is changing. It's good to see that The truth of
But I mean, he got his point across, man. Y'all got what he's saying about that part of the video. And a lot of times, though, a lot of people cool with tap dancing. You know what I'm saying? You don't take women on dates. I take women to places like the park, coffee, ice cream. I ain't taking no woman to no goddamn Ruth Chris and no goddamn crazy places. I don't have to do that type of stuff. So you know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that. I take women to places where I get to know them first. And then once I feel like she feeling me, and once I got to know her, and then you know what I'm saying? Like I take a woman on a date, she do the same thing for me. She pay for me, I pay for her, she invests. In the past, yes, I have took women on the dates, and sometimes I lost. And I took that loss like a man. Not every woman you take on a date, but I never took a woman on a date intentions of having sex or intentions on her liking me. I just thought that going on a date is regular. And at the end of the day, I don't go to expensive places. Like I'm not taking a woman to Ruth. I never took a woman to Ruth Chris. I never took a woman to nowhere expensive. So even when I was taking women on dates, it would never nowhere that cost $100 per person, no crazy shit like that, 150 or 200. So at the end of the day, that's good. I'm gonna take it to my back seat on the first day. Aunt teach me the way. Yeah, I know that's a lie. He ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get on some realistic shit. Cause if you trying to get a damn charge. Cause these niggas out here ain't being realistic though. Talking about taking to the back seat. It could happen, but a lot of you guys don't even got common sense how to get to the back seat. Y'all don't know the back seat from the front seat. So how the hell you gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? And Players Supreme, the OG. He the OG. Like a lot of you guys want to come up here and troll and be unrealistic, but we up here trying to teach real game though. For people like that, you got to go. Because you know what I'm saying? You don't got no common sense, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand the game. We trying to learn some real shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Here go another video I got for y'all.
At my front door. I went on a first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right?
And look. She is talking about how different it was that he had the door put on the flower. Think about it though. That's what men used to do. Go to the door, pull out the flowers, and these women don't have, like back in the day, this type of courting was cool. It's not cool anymore. These women do not accept that type of courting and dating. They don't want to be treated like that. They just want you to goddamn pay some bills, take care of them, and goddamn you get to have sex with them. They're using you.
So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this, trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
And look at this. She calling this man weird just because he came to her door with flowers. Because you know what type of dude she messing with? She messing with dudes that ain't doing that. She messing with dudes that's spending money. She messing with dudes that's doing different things. She don't even appreciate a gentleman. Like I said, guys, get to know these women because they will clown your ass. You will get played. Like this can happen to anybody. If it does, charge it to the game because she got you.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. And
you hear that? Did everything that women said they wanted, and she ain't want to fuck with them. That's why you gotta stop doing what these women like. They do not like this shit. Why you think the dudes out here winning who do what the fuck they want to do and treat the women like they want to treat them? They winning. They winning. Make sure you like, share, subscribe tonight. 14 people in the house. Let me know where you coming in from. You watching the show. Hit that like button. Hit that cash app. Show some love tonight.
Mind instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want.
And look, she don't even want to be with no corny guy. She do not want to be with no corny guy. And this is what happens. Like, and it's cool though. He didn't take the time to get to know her as a person. He probably thought she fine as hell, she bad, like typically how men do, because we are visual people. And he thought like, man, she bad as hell. Women do the same thing. That's why women give up the sex so easy. They see a guy that look good. He could be the worst person in the world. The women look at the physical. She see a dude that's fine as hell, she dropping her drawers. And he ain't got to work for it. Women do the same thing. That's why they out here single mothers. That's why they get used, and that's why they get played. But then when they get to a good guy, they want you to take him on 150 dates. I guarantee you, if he had been who she liked, she wouldn't be calling him corny. But since he was not who she liked, he corny, he weird, he doing weird things. Like, how is the guy weird because he's doing something that you ain't used to? You used to getting fucked in the backseat of a car probably. And I'm just talking because I'm not sure what she likes, but she's used to a different type of treatment. I don't know if it's having sex or getting paid or whatever she like. It definitely ain't no goddamn gentleman. So stop being gentlemen to women who don't deserve it. Women like her do not deserve to be treated like a lady. Don't treat her, don't disrespect her, don't call out her name, but don't treat her like she goddamn deserve to be treated like that. Don't treat her like that.
Just understand that every date that you take a woman on and you spend your money, that lowers your chances of ever hooking up with her and having sex. See, there are tens of thousands of men today, and including you most likely, who are going to take a woman on a first date. It's going to be fun. You're going to have butterflies. You're going to talk about friends and family and upbringing, where you see yourself in 5 to 10 years. You're going to even crack a few jokes and she's going to smile and laugh. And at the end of the date, you're going to give her a hug. You got to give her a kiss on the mouth, on the cheek, and then you're going to part ways. And
now, I agree with him. Now, if you go out with this woman, you kissing on the mouth, she like you. Ain't no woman that likes you. Ain't no woman gonna let you kiss her on the mouth if she don't like you. Now, I disagree with him with that though, because if she letting you kiss her on the first date on the mouth, she like you. That mean, damn, y'all need to take that shit to another level after that first date, because she ain't let you kiss in the mouth. That shit can goddamn go further now. She interested. That's not always true. Who are real women want what we want? What he did is corny or simp. She doesn't know the difference between a boy and a man. Or maybe she was in the underlying skepticism. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take her side. I don't think she was no underlying skepticism. I think she goddamn just don't like the guy and she used to something different. She ain't no underlying skepticism. So that's another thing. We gotta stop defending these women. We ain't gotta trash her for it, but we gotta keep it real, because at the end of the day, if she don't like those type of men, don't say she in no underlying skepticism. Don't defend her liking that. Accept that she like that. That's another thing why a lot of men get played, because they're giving these women excuses to be who they are. I mean, it's not. I'm not. All I'm saying is we need to stop. It is indifferent, but we can't give them no excuse for being who she are, because at the end of the day, though, what's the reason? I mean, how is she under underlying skepticism? We don't even know that lady, though. At the end of the day, all I'm saying is accept who she is. That's what it is, though. A lot of people don't accept who these people are, and then they try to make them look like, man, she ain't that bad of a person. But when she using your ass, she don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is be careful, always trying to be the good guy in situations, though. Like, I used to do stuff like that with people, try to be like, man, they don't really mean that shit. They do mean that shit. Like, at the end of the day, we gotta stop letting these people use us. At the end of the day, you either gonna be somebody who's gonna stand up for yourself, or you're gonna get ran over top of. And that dude got ran over top of. A lot of men gonna get ran over top of because they always making a reason or excuse for a woman. And I'm not saying you are particularly. It's just that we are quick to like look at the best side of that person. You ain't gotta hate her. At the end of the day, she might be a horrible person. She is horrible to a certain extent. She might not be the worst person in the world in that last video, but at the end of the day, she knew she ain't like that, man. Why the hell you got them going out with him? We got to call it how we see it. Let her be a bad person in this situation, because she knew damn well. It doesn't mean she can't change. It doesn't mean she can't become a better person later. Right then and there, she was a piece of shit because she knew she didn't like that man. This is like if a dude beat a woman, you a woman beater. You might change later. Right now, you a woman beater. If a man beat a woman right now, ain't nobody going to come to his defense. But when a woman uses a man in a day, we always come to their defense, or men come to the defense, and we try to look at the better side of it. I don't think that's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Flowers on the first date in 2023 is a loser. How you know if you like somebody if you don't experience them? You're right, you got to experience them, but at the end of the day, why can't you get to know them without trying to take them out to somewhere that you don't even like going? You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody different, though. Me personally, I want to go somewhere and get to know you. And still, if I get to know a woman, it's a possibility I still can get played. But I'm not going to get played but one damn time. Because once I go out on the second time with you, if I thought you liked me and I go out with you a second time and I found out she leaving me, using me, I'm out of there. I'm not going on 6 or 7. It ain't going to take me 10 days to find out you're using me. That's all I'm saying. We gotta learn to find out when a person is using us. If she continues to dealing with the dude, I agree that's a sentiment. Yo.
You will never see this woman or hear from her ever again. I've been there many times in my life in the past. I don't want you guys to go down that same road of frustration, confusion, anger, and resentment. See, women understand their dating and mating strategy is to find an unsuspecting sucker to take advantage of.
Do y'all women agree with it? Y'all agree with it? He said women's strategy is to find a sucker. And I think that's half true and not half true. Every woman ain't looking for a sucker, but women are looking for stuff like different ages, different times in their life. I think a lot of women have been looking for a sucker. It's not like they could have just got out of a bad relationship. They're looking for somebody to lean on. They could be young, ain't got no money, and be looking for a free meal. Or they just could be a use all around. I think a lot of times every woman has been in a situation where she has been looking for a sucker. It ain't always about money. She might have been looking for somebody she can use and sit on. She was bad, but men shouldn't change being a good man or doing what respectful men do. Now, I'm not saying men should change their ways because of that. I think men should start putting up their line of defense. Like, be prepared for women like her, and then you won't be so hurt at the end of the day. Prepare yourself. I ain't saying going out here shitting on women. I'm saying always educate yourself. Learn from every woman you go out with, please. Because every woman is a learning lesson, and you can learn something from it. Because when you learn and you get experience, then you will know what you like and you don't like. A lot of you guys don't know what y'all don't like and know what y'all do like. All y'all like is the physical of a woman. You gotta date women to find out what you like, but you can't be the sucker. And let's say you do get, but everybody gotta play. I haven't been played before. Are you gonna learn from this shit? Or are you gonna keep being somebody's sucker? That's the whole thing I'm talking about.
Who's gonna spend the most money, time, effort, and energy on her before she gives the sex? This is why when you take women on dates and you spend money, what's happening is you're gonna invest too much and she's gonna have leverage over you. As a man, what we want is to spend at least amount of time and amount of money before we get sex, right?
And that's true. A lot of men should want to do that. A lot of men do want to have the less effort to get the sex done. That's true. And I agree with you on Aunt McQueen. Displaying good etiquette doesn't equate character. It does not. Because anybody can fool your ass. Why you think people trick people every day? A woman can put on a goddamn dress and dress classy and still be a woman out here prostitute. A man can goddamn dress up, be nice, and still be beating women. They don't, you know what I'm saying? So exactly, anybody can fool you. Good character, who you are in the inside is going to come out. I don't care how you dress, how you act. The true self is going to come out eventually as you get to know somebody.
So the only places you should be taking a woman on a date, especially at the first, second date, and she has not proved herself, or she hasn't been consistent, or you haven't hooked up, you should only take her to two places. A walk in the park. There's parks everywhere. You can go downtown in your city. That's free, right? Because it's going to cause you to get to know her, and then you'll be able to see, is this the woman that I want to eventually invest my time and money in? Is this the type of woman that I want to even hang out with and see again, right? And you're doing that for free as opposed to always spending and swiping your credit card and debit card and continuing to invest, right? The second place you want to take a woman on is to a coffee shop, Starbucks preferably. Is Starbucks pretty?
Yeah, I agree with him though. You know, on the park coffee there, you can add ice cream, the gym and stuff like that. I agree with him though. That's less expensive things. It won't cost much money.
Much on every corner. When you do this, you can sit down and you can hang out and talk to her. A coffee is only what? $1.52, $3. You buy your coffee, she buys her coffee, right? So when you're hanging out and talking for that hour, hour and a half, maybe however long, then you can escalate and say, hey, let's go for a walk now. Now, there's going to be a lot of women who are going to say, oh, I don't want to go to a park. That's boring. Or I don't want to go for a walk. Or I don't want to go to a coffee shop. You're cheap. See, these type of women you want to avoid, because what's happening is women are understanding men are very generous. We're very kind. We're very giving. So wherever you met her from, the online dating app or at the bar or whatever, they know that there's a supply of men who will take them out, who will spend a lot of money.
And that is true facts right there. Women with options would not tolerate cheap shit like that, especially if they've been used to it. So at the end of the day, y'all just going to go y'all separate ways because you can't make a woman accept something she's not wanting. And she feel like that's too cheap, and she feel like you should take her somewhere nicer. Go on about your business and don't get mad at her. Just move on.
Women are starting to eat off your dime for free. They're using you guys for entertainment. And then they're leaving and sleeping and hooking up with the guy who isn't doing any of that. And you want to be that guy. Now, you might ask, well, dearest, I kind of like this girl. We're vibing and we've been hanging out and I've had sex 5, 6, 7 times. We've been dating and I do want to hang out and go out with her. I do want to, go get something to eat. Now, that's fine. The only time you do take a woman on a date is when you guys have established some sort of situation or relationship that you guys are mutually together, or she's put in a lot of work, which means she's been consistent, she hasn't flaked or canceled on you, and she's been giving you consistent sex, right? That's the only time you want to take a woman out and spend your money, and do it sparingly, okay? So understand, my brothers, that taking a woman on a date and spending your money, buying her flowers and everything, that does not guarantee sex, okay? It does not. Women understand that you're going to do this. And
another thing I want to say too, though, a lot of men need to stop even worrying about sex. You're there to enjoy yourself. When you go out with a woman, you're trying to enjoy yourself. You're trying to have fun. That's why you got to go to places that you like to. Because if you're having fun and enjoying yourself, she probably might have fun too. Because if both of y'all are enjoying yourself and having a good time, eventually she's going to fall for you. But if all you got on your mind is sex, you can't be enjoying yourself. And that's a lot of the problem with these guys. They ain't enjoying themselves. They thinking about sex the whole time.
Looking for a fool to take advantage of, and you don't want to be that guy who's doing all these different things. Now, there's going to be some women who are going to agree and say, okay, let's go for a walk in the park. And then she's going to say, when the date's going to happen, maybe an hour or 2 hours, she's going to say, oh, I'm kind of hungry. I haven't had anything to eat. How about we go get something to eat instead? And she'll try to switch it up on you, kind of like the bait and switch thing. What you want to do is say, oh, I'm good. I already ate. Let's go for a walk in the park. You can meet me there if you're still ready to, hang out. And if she declines, that means you caught her. See, there's a lot of women who just flat out are not interested in you guys, unfortunately. And I want you to avoid those type of women. And the way to avoid them is by giving them nothing up front.
Right. The way to avoid women like that is going places you like and being in control. And a lot of people are not in control. Women are hurtful. I just started a new job and I'm outside the whole time in New York City. Women will randomly stare at me and say, ew. Or they walk past me and say, ew. It's just daunting. What do you mean, man? So you live in New York? No, what you mean, bro? A lot of women are saying ill, or whatever you say, whatever IL is, like ill. Like, what do you mean, D?
When you tell a woman, no, I'm not taking you here, I'm not buying you this, I'm not spending all this money on you, what's going to happen is the women who are actually into you, because trust me, it's going to be women who are going to want to go for that walk in the park or sit at a coffee shop and talk to you. You're going to attract those women. And then you're able to see, oh, this woman, she has a fun vibe. She's smiling. I haven't even gave her anything. She's
right. And the type of woman he's talking about might not come till later. That's why you got to be patient. That's why you got to stop thinking booty, ass, titties, and beautiful face. You got to be patient and wait sometimes. And sometimes you just got to take your time. Like you said, get to know the women. You got to try things. But like I said, you got to have that line of defense, though. You said, yup, I live in New York City, working on Marathon Route. Even the women who work low-level jobs issue on me. The whole other story, like, I don't understand why women, like, every woman can't feel that way about you, though. Maybe just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You need to work on yourself if every woman is saying that to you, because that's not normal. Every woman should not be itching on you. You know what I'm saying? They should not be doing you like that. So you got to find out what is wrong and why. You need to find out or something. You need to actually start, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you should do. Maybe you need the code approach, man. Appreciate the donation, man. I appreciate that, though. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can do a one-on-one and we can talk more so I get to know you a little bit. But every woman you go up to should not be shitting on you, because it's a woman that like men. Every man got a woman that like them. Every man got a woman that's their type. So at the end of the day, should nobody be treating you like this. So you just got to find yourself. And then once you find out why, you know what I'm saying, work on yourself. That's why if I was you, I would start trying to cold approach a few women and see how they react, though. I'm not understanding why they would be doing you like that. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Maybe it's the type of place you're around, or maybe those women tripping, though, because that's not normal.
Having a good time. I haven't spent any money on her. Maybe next date I could, buy her a cheeseburger or something, or, take her over here for a milkshake, whatever the case may be, or some ice cream. But when you take women on dates to spend money, you have to do it sparingly. You're going to get a lot of women who are going to be upset or frustrated, who are going to say, I don't want to do that. You weeded out those women. You get rid of those women. Those women are not the type of women you want to be hanging out anyway. Because
and that goes back to why men, when they dating and trying to get to know women and trying to find somebody, you need to have more than one woman you're dating. Don't date too many that make it hard for yourself. Have more than one so you can eliminate the process of them, because every woman should not meet your standards. Because if every woman is meeting your standards, that means you have standards for every woman. And that means that you're probably going to get hurt. Like, every woman shouldn't meet your standards. Because at the end of the day, it's impossible for every woman to meet your standards. But if you're going off just looks, and then every woman probably will meet your standards. But that's why personality, how she carry herself, who she dated before, the things she liked, what type of mindset. And even if the woman don't got like a woman, and let's say you meet a woman that like expensive things, that don't make her a bad person. If she like expensive things and you don't, then she's not for you. That's all you got to do.
here's what's going to happen. Here's what a lot of guys are getting caught up in. They're taking women on dates. They're spending their money. And then what the women are doing is they are asking for more. They're not giving you sex after the second or third day. See, women have been not abided by the social contract. They've been saying, okay, let's hang out and everything. And they know that when a man pays for anything, that he's going to eventually want sex. What women are doing is they're hoarding a lot of different men and are hanging out for free and getting all these different things done for them for free without them even giving anything back in return, which is sex, which that's what men ultimately want. I don't want you guys to get caught in that sort of limbo and that frustration in that tornado, because then you're going to be like, what did I do wrong? And I got to spend more money.
Now, should we have a roster pop here or date a woman at a time? I think you can have more than, I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. If you got time to have a roster, if you're a single man and you want to be a player has a roster. A player has more than one woman. If you just want to take your time and date one at a time, you could be a player and take your time and just take one woman at a time and then go like that. It just depends on how you want to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you got to have more than one. It depends on what you want. If you want to take one at a time and that's all you can handle, and then you know what I'm saying, do your thing that way. You know what I'm saying? Some people can have more than one woman. Some people want to take one at a time. Now, one at a time gives you the time to focus. Because let's say you got 3 or 4 women and they like you. Let's say it happens that you meet 3 or 4 women that really like you. They're going to want all your time. So it's going to be very tough to get 3 or 4 women all your time that like you. So it's going to be hard. So you just do what's best for you. This has been a great show. We winning there. Appreciate the love, man. You know what I'm saying? 14 people in the house. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you're new in the house, man, hit that bell notification. Donate to the channel. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? Watch the videos, man. Show some love.
You don't have to spend money to have sex with a woman. I know that's difficult for you guys to do and to understand, but you don't have to do that. The less money you spend on a woman, the greater the sex will be. The more money you spend on a woman.
Now I gotta disagree with Darren. How that world is the sex gonna be better because you spend less money? Though I don't know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you spending a lot of money or a little money. That don't determine how sex gonna be. I think it's all about if you feeling the person. Because you can spend $1 on a woman, the sex still don't be worth a damn. Like, I don't know what the hell Darren's him talking about. I don't agree with that shit.
The more trash and garbage the sex will be. You know why? Because when let's say you take her out on 4 dates, and on the 5th date she finally comes back to your house, and each date you spend, let's say, $50. So it's 5, 10, 50, 20. You spend $200, right? She finally comes back to your house on the 5th date. She understands that, man, if I don't give him sex, I won't be able to go out with him again. He won't be able to take me out. So she's not doing it.
Yeah, I agree, McQueen. Why is he coming with these rules? I mean, man, I get it. Some of it's cool. I just didn't agree, and I mean, it doesn't mean that he ain't right or wrong. I just didn't agree when he said that the least money you spend, the better the sex. Man, they ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn sex, money, and how much you spend. Unless I mean, maybe he's saying he feels more satisfied with the woman if he spell up. He might feel like, well, I spend less, so I'm winning. But that don't mean the sex gonna be good though. That's totally different situations, in my opinion.
Because she desires to have sex with you and please you and sleep with you. She's doing it off the fact that she wants to continue for you to take her out, to spend money, to take her here. So the sex will be just bland and she'll just want to basically get it over with.
Like, and then another thing he's saying crazy, like I've been agreeing with him up to this part. He said that if you spend a lot of money, the sex is gonna be bland because she gonna want to hurry up and get it over with. What the fuck is Darius M talking about? Like, you talking crazy as hell. Like, Darius M, I wish I could get Darius M on the show. I'm not understanding what Darius M is talking about. Just because you spent a lot of money, the woman is gonna give you horrible sex. What the fuck? I ain't never heard of that shit before. There's him now. I don't know about that, bro.
As opposed to a woman who you have not spent anything on and she's at your place and you're watching a movie and you're hanging out, maybe having some wine doing this, right? And she's just giving you good sex because she enjoys being with you.
Okay, he's trying to say the less you spent on her, the more she likes you. And that's why she's going to give you better sex. That doesn't mean the sex is going to be better. I just don't fucking agree. Because let's say this woman, like, okay, let's say you messing with a woman who's trying to use you, but she know what she's doing in the bedroom. She might fucking blow your mind in the bedroom and still don't give a fuck about you. She might just want that bag. I'm pretty sure a lot of these women who are like porn stars or very sexual women, they are great in the bed and still use your ass. I do not agree with him. I think it's just like, maybe it's the way he's saying things. I still don't understand him on this one. I'm kind of confused.
So sort of stipulations or her having a 3 or 4 date rule. Avoid those type of women because they're not good for you. They're not healthy for you. They will be very draining. See, guys, there's a lot of women who don't have game. And when I say don't have game, they don't know how to keep a man attracted and interested in them. So what they're doing is they're just keeping sex from you. And they're punishing themselves because most likely they're interested, but they don't know how to keep a guy.
Well, and that's another thing I agree with. If a woman keeping sex from you, she's not interested in you. Because a woman is not going to keep sex from a man that she finds highly attractive. If this woman with a man she finds highly attractive, she dropping the clothes. If she's over your house and you over her house, ain't no woman gonna hold out on sex in a man she thinks very attractive. She feeling. If a woman holding out for sex, she do not like you like that. She's trying to wait until she start feeling you, or she ain't feeling you at all. Ain't no woman holding out. If she holding out, she don't like you. That's just point blank.
Attracted because most women know that once they give the sex, the chase is over, right? The guy's gonna lose interest, and that's because they don't know how to keep them interested. You don't want a woman to use sex as a pawn for you to continue to finance her entertainment.
Now I do agree with that. And that's why I go back to men not wanting sex when they go out with a woman. I mean, we all know men want sex, but don't be wanting it like that, because a woman can use sex to get you to do what she wants. Why you think dudes going on 55 dates? Because they have intentions of sex. Because ain't no damn reason you should be going on 3 months worth of dates with a woman and you ain't brought up sex. I think it's a time and a place to bring it up once you went out with that woman 3 fucking months. And that goes back to the time women can use you and string you along just because she know what you want. If a woman know you want sex and she know that's the goal, the end goal, she can string you along. What you mean that's not true? A woman can string you along and she know that's all you want is goddamn sex. She will string you up. Women string men along all the damn time. A woman will not string along a guy she find attractive. Let a woman meet a guy that she find highly attractive. She ain't stringing shit around. She ready to fuck him. But a guy she not feeling, she will string his ass along and he'll take on dates and she'll wait until she's ready and she'll make him earn it. So at the end of the day, when she start having sex with him, he took off so many times, she feel like he earned it. That means it's the reverse. She made you earn this sex out of all your time, your money, and the shit you was doing for her. And she probably didn't do as much. Now, and that's part of the game. Men get treated like that all the time.
to buy her drinks, to buy her food. Don't allow them to shame you and say, well, that's cheap.
What are you talking
That's
about?
something I don't really want to do. That's boring. That's because she doesn't want you. She doesn't care about hanging out with you. She just cares about what you are doing for her.
Exactly. And a lot of women just want to know what you're doing for her. That's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the game. A lot of women do want to know that. A lot of these women hold out for the best of the best. When they get it, and if they realize it's not all that, they'll mess with an ex or a dude who is nowhere on the level of their man. And sometimes these women holding out and still getting fucked by somebody else. So at the end of the day, you might be going out with a woman and she ain't fucking you, but she fucking somebody else. And that dude is probably, excuse me, she might be having sex with a guy that ain't shit, her ex, and she going on dates with you. That's why you got to be careful. You might be taking this woman on a date and y'all ain't in a relationship, but she's still banging the guy that ain't shit, the guy that did her dirty. Why she going out with you and she banging somebody else? It happens all the time. I guarantee there's a lot of women out here right now dating dudes still getting fucked by the guy that ain't shit. And at the end of the day, why she going out with you if she fucking somebody? That's a promiscuous woman, in my opinion. But you're right. I'm gonna start building a roster. Right. Let me get into this next video though.
Dates, this works. Stop asking women on dates. This works better. Inviting women to do things you already enjoy doing is a better chance at actually being successful women on.
Now, what y'all think about that? He said inviting women to doing things that you like to do, your interest. That is called controlling the situation. A lot of you guys are not going to places that you like. A lot of you guys are not taking women to places you like. You're going to places that the woman like, or you're going to the places you think she like. That's what men are doing all the time, and that's why they're getting played.
Dates. A lot of guys go on dates and you have the mentality of, I'm trying to prove myself. That's why you take her to a fancy dinner, because you're doing this not because you love going to fancy restaurants, but you know that this is going to help you make a better first impression.
And you think that's going to help you make a better first impression. Taking her to these nice ass places, trying to goddamn show off like you a boss, trying to make it look like you got money. You're just setting yourself up for failure. And a lot of guys might get the sex sometimes. They think they're doing something, but then you wonder why out of 20 times it only happened once that you got the ass, or two. At the end of the day, you just wasting your fucking time though.
But what you're actually doing is showing the girl that she's higher than you, that you're trying to convince her to like you. Instead, what you should be doing is inviting her to do things you already enjoy doing. If you love working out, invite her for a workout. If you love shooting pool, invite her to go shoot pool. If you love bowling, invite her to go bowling.
And I agree with all that stuff. And if you're doing things you love, you put yourself in the best chance to have a great time. And you put yourself to be as confident. You put yourself like, man, I didn't waste my time. If you're doing something you love, you don't feel like you wasted your time. If you're doing something you enjoy, you don't feel like you feel like you're at the top of your game. You feel like you're at your best. You're going to shine, and you're going to have that positive, strong, masculine energy, and you're going to be having so much time. She's going to see the best of you, I feel like, if you're doing something you love. A lot of time, men do not put themselves in a situation to show their best. And a lot of men think showing their best self is taking a woman to a place they don't like, or taking to a place they think the woman like. You got that mentality, impress the woman first. No, go somewhere that's going to make you stand out and shine. And that's how you win. If sitting down at a coffee shop is what makes you shine because you have great conversation, go. Always do stuff that takes your strong points and shine them more. You want to be at the highest point. You want the woman to be defenseless. You want her not to be at her highest point. If you're taking a woman where she want to go and giving her what she want, she is at her highest point, and then she has the advantage, and now she's the one to control. Go to places where you're at the top, you're winning, you're having your fun, you shine, you stand out the most, and you're at your greatest. That's how you look like the king, or you look like a powerful masculine man, or you look like this great person. That's why a lot of you guys that don't go to these dates and don't be simping on women, they do stuff they want because they got that mentality. I'm the motherfucking boss. I take them where I want to go. I do what I want to do. And women want to be told what to do. They want to be treated like that. A lot of women want to be treated like that. They don't want to be with no motherfucker who coming to the door with no flowers.
When you do this, you're in the mindset of, hey, I'm doing things that I already enjoy doing, and you get to be a part of it. And then if it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. At least you were enjoying yourself.
Like, exactly. If it don't go well, you still had fun because you went somewhere you like and love to go. And you're right. And she said, just because a woman doesn't have sex within 3 months doesn't mean she like. So I'm gonna put it like this though. Something wrong if you've been dating this woman for 3 months and she ain't goddamn trying to get something ain't right. Unless she told you up front, I'm not having sex. And then that's fine. But if the last few people she dated, she did not make them wait 3 months, do not be her test dummy. Because at the end of the day, why the hell when she get to you, she want to do a 3 month thing? She won't do in 3 months with the last five guys. All I'm saying is do not be fooled. Do not let these women fool you. They want you to do that because they want you to earn.
Stop asking women on dates. This works.
But you know what I'm saying? It's all about opinion. I got another video and I'm going to start letting some people come up.
Dude told me to meet him at Osaka's. Y'all, tell me why this dude told me to meet him at Osaka's at 6. And so like 6:10, I'm like, I'm on my way, but he never texts back. And I get here, he's no.
Yeah, y'all listen now. Dude told her to meet her at 6. She came later than 6. Look at the disrespect. He said, you supposed to met him at 6, and now it's past 6 o'clock, and now she's there. Y'all don't think that sound crazy? You got everything you know from Miss Lucario. There goes somebody up here talking crazy. I ain't never listened to the damn Miss Lucario.
Where to be found is 6:50.
You told the man to be there at 6 o'clock. He was there at 6 o'clock.
Now, that goes back to not letting the woman control the date. She told him where to be at and what time. It should be the other way around. You are the one that tells the woman, meet me at this time, be here. You are the man. If she tells you to meet somewhere, that means she got the power. And then she going to be late. She going to tell you to meet her somewhere, and then she going to fucking be late? What the fuck? And then she going to wonder why he ain't there. Get the fuck out of here. That's why I'm saying they got to be careful.
You left your house at 6:10. You didn't get there till 6:50. You're 40 minutes late. He's not there because you're 40 minutes late. You want a man to be there, right? You want a man to be on time, a man to take you seriously. Sure, if you're not taking him seriously, he's not going to be there. You think
exactly. And he's not going to be up. And then if a woman is going to be late, most of the time she going to tell you. And it's your choice if you want to stay. If you're in control and let's say she late, you know what I'm saying? You can say stuff like you owe me. End of the day, we all know what it's about, though. You got to know the game. Like, don't let no woman choose the time.
Because you are beautiful and you got nice hair and all this type of, you think that that's going to keep, like, shorty, be on time. Good looks is not going to sit here and help you keep it, man, respectfully.
What's up, my gang? What's up, my kings? All I'm saying is if you were ever put in a situation like this, you better leave the date too, because obviously she does not respect her time if she shows up that late. Honestly, if she really liked you, she will not. Sometimes she'll even get there before you. You'll say sometimes. I remember one time, it's crazy. I said, let's meet up at 5 o'clock. She showed up like 10 minutes early. I'm like, earlier than me. And I showed up. I usually show up 5 minutes earlier. But no, she was way ahead of me. She really was excited to see me. And that's what you know. But a girl who's that late just is here for the free food, bro. Come on now. At that point, she does not care about you. She does not care about your time. She does not care one bit. She probably just wanted a free meal. And now she probably sick, stuck, and wondering, why did he flake on me?
But the first thing I will say, he messed up letting her be the one who controls the situation and tell her where he gonna be at. I mean, he put her on a pedestal, like, yo, you control it. Where we gonna be at? What time we gonna be? And that's why he losing. And that's why he ended up losing.
Pretty, you do all that, blah, blah, blah. Well, you technically probably flaked on him first, in all general. Well, excuse me, you did flake on him first, but I wasted his time. It was a semi-flake. That's what I used to call. They don't show up right on time. They call up that, and you show up that late. How much do you really care? Like, usually they'll take time to prepare ahead of time. Yeah, you'll probably be, oh, you need to take time to prepare all that, blah, blah, blah. But that late, though, they probably was a reservation wondering, like, and now he's probably embarrassed getting stood up and all that. And he left. That's cool. You should leave, bro, because clearly she does not respect your time. And if she does not respect your time, she clearly does not respect you. This shows how much of a respect level she has for you. She does not deserve your energy, your time, especially if you are willing to take her out, do all that, blah, blah, blah. Just move on, because I guarantee you there's a woman out there who would kill to do that, will be on time, and it will be a lovely day for you. Don't forget to give me a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all stay safe, stay real.
Y'all,
Yeah,
tell me
stay
why.
real, though. You know what I'm saying? But Things like that gonna happen though. I'm gonna put the link in the description so some people can come up here if you want to talk. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about dudes that like to get used on dates. What do you think about the women that use them, man? So I need some people to come up here and talk a little bit though. All the videos are great videos. It broke down like why men should be careful when they go on dates. My men should even make that the first thing. Like I'm not knocking no man who wants to go on a date. If you want to go on a date, woman, just go to places that you like and you love to go. And now, you know what I'm saying? I know it's gonna be some men who say they like to go to Ruth Chris. I'm like, I don't know why the hell Ruth Chris is a place you like to go on a date with a woman is. That's just crazy as hell. Like, what kind of motherfuckers you? But you know, it's dudes out here that act like they goddamn go to these motherfucking expensive restaurants. It's just crazy. I've heard videos of dudes that got way more money than some of these dudes out here, and they taking them to coffee shop. But you got certain guys that believe I'm gonna take her to a goddamn expensive restaurant because that means she gonna pay the money. Andrew Tate believes in paying. Yeah, Andrew Tate, yeah, he just a lame. You know, I like Andrew Tate. Some of his stuff, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, that's who he is. He is who he is. He got money. He probably feel like he gotta do that shit, and that's cool. He believes in paying. He believes in the thing that he's going by traditional date. The man pays the woman. He trying to court him. I'm pretty sure he get him what he want regardless, though. But if you're gonna date a woman who goes by old morals back in the day and stuff like that, courting her, paying for the dates and stuff, that means she's gonna act accordingly. A lot of these women are not acting accordingly, and they don't deserve to be treated like how Andrew Tate is treating them. Like, if you find a woman, what's gonna be like very hard to find. If you find a woman who is like that, then cool. I still think you need to get to know her first to find out if she's that type of woman that needs to be courted like that. But you got to be that type of man who is willing to be that guy that's going to pay for everything. If you a guy that believes that the man has to pay and the woman is going to do that, in them foreign countries like Africa and shit, they probably do shit like that. But the women know their rules. Men know their place. Women know their place. In America, men don't know their place, women don't know their place. That's why it ain't gonna work out. You up here trying to take a woman who not used to that type of shit, or she don't got those type of morals, or she won't raise like that. You're trying to get her to do something that she's not used to. It's not gonna work out. And she's not used to that type of treatment, and the man paid, the woman acts this certain way, is not going to work out. It's not going to work out. And sometimes that's why I say sitting down with a woman can mean a whole lot, because when you're sitting down with a woman and you're having conversation with her, you will find out what type of lady she is. You might not know her deep as hell, but your goal is to unravel who she is. Your goal is to find out who she really is, and you have to do that to find out who she is. You have to do that. Because the more you find out about the woman, the more you can think about, maybe I can invest in her. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get to know her. And I think a lot of guys, and I've heard this from other guys, a lot of guys don't want to go to parks, coffee dates and stuff like a lot of guys use their money to talk. They don't have no conversation. A lot of guys don't know how to conversate. I don't know how the hell you graduate from high school and went to college and you don't know how to talk to a fucking woman. You literally, and like, think about it. Everybody has to talk their whole life unless you just somebody who was muted. You were forced to talk in school at some point. You socialize, and then you can always better yourself. We have to talk to people every day. Some of y'all guys will get up here with a woman and have the best conversation with her. I mean, not a woman, a man. Y'all will get up here with a man, talk about basketball. Y'all comfortable. Y'all having a good time. Y'all get around a woman and y'all don't know what to say. Y'all think she's the most beautiful thing y'all ever seen. And then y'all ready to say, here's some money. I'll take you to this place. I'll do this nice thing. Treat her like she's just another person. Start looking at these women just like they're another person. I'm telling you, it'll change the game, because at the end of the day, once you see this woman as an equal to you, or you see yourself as the man and you see her as the woman, what you're supposed to be doing when you see a woman, in my opinion, ain't nothing wrong with knowing she's beautiful, but don't put her beauty above you. You're the man. You're the head. You're the leader. Put this woman as like, okay, I'm the man. I run shit. You want me. I'm that guy. Look at yourself as that guy. Look at yourself as somebody who is great. Look at yourself as very handsome. Think highly of yourself. A lot of you men need to start thinking highly of yourself, and then you need to start trying to build your confidence, because the higher your confidence get, the more confident you are when you go to women, and you'll stop this simp ass shit worrying about how she look and shit. Because don't get it wrong, I understand looks matter when you first meet a person, because you got to be attracted to her. Just don't let her use her looks to string you along. Don't let what's between her legs string you along. Don't let that string you along, because at the end of the day, what are you gonna get from it? Let's hang low. Paying for what? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys, and I get it though. You know what I'm saying? I get it. A lot of you guys want to pay. A lot of you guys want to do that shit. What's up, Throne 2010? I ain't see you up there at first. I had so many videos up here. What's good, bro? Yo. But I guess he ain't hearing me right now because I took so long to hit the link, put the link up there. But at the end of the day, though, you just gotta look at the situation, man. Stop putting these women on the pedestal. I think a lot of stuff will stop with men getting used and having to take women on date. I think a lot of men can prevent a lot of stuff if they start using common sense. Like a lot of people don't even study. They don't study shit. They don't understand a woman. And you got to understand a woman by going out with women. You can read up on them, but you got to actually experience them too. You can read, but you got to actually go out on a date. And I think sometimes it's cool to get played, but just don't try to get played. All right, okay, that's cool. And I mean, and it's cool at the end of the day, though. Sometimes you're going to get played. Part of getting played is a learning lesson. You got to put yourself out there. But I'm trying to help you so you won't get played. And I'm trying to help you get by the steps of getting to a woman. Because at the end of the day, it's not hard. You don't need no goddamn super game. You don't need to buy a lot of shit. I mean, yes, all you gotta do is take care of yourself. Try to be, smell good, brush your teeth, wash your face. Try to be at your best. You know what I'm saying? Treat it as if, you know what I'm saying? Treat it like you do every day. You want to always be at your best every day, and that shouldn't be hard. At the end of the day, I'm telling you, conversation, body language is very important, and understanding what you're looking for. What are you looking for when you go meet this woman? What is your goals with this woman? What do you want from this woman? Understand that too. And sometimes you got to start trying stuff. You got to start finding out what you like. A lot of you guys don't know what y'all want. Y'all just want some sex, and that's all you want. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But if all you want is sex, at the end of the day, don't damn make that your priority while she's stringing you along and shit. What's good, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man?
But man, Darius M was up there talking wild, boy. You hear what Darius M said, man? He said, goddamn, if you spend a lot of money, the sex ain't gonna be good when you get home.
Yeah, hey.
I don't know about that shit. I ain't never heard that shit before. I got what he was saying, though. He's saying he's gonna be happy, but that don't mean the sex ain't gonna be good if you spend a lot of money. I don't know about that. So let's say you meet a woman, you spend $1. That mean the sex gonna be good? I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think he meant like paying a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? But he did say, not saying I agree with what he said.
But he said too, also that the woman is not gonna put her best sex out there if you spend a lot of money. How the fuck? I don't know about that either. I ain't understanding. Like, so just because you spend a lot of money, she gonna half-ass in the bedroom?
I had to go back and listen to what he said because I ain't really getting.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get it. I mean, he was good up to that point because I don't think.
But you know what I'm saying? We just throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? And just focus on what other stuff he said because they're right there.
He said stuff about again. What's good, Charity?
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Yeah. So what's your opinion on the topic on lames who have to take women on dates? Do you think men should be taking women on dates or should they be getting to know them first?
For me, I mean, getting to know each other, that's cool. You don't have to go on an expensive date. You know how I am. Take me to the park.
Okay. So what if it's
have a conversation, get to know each other?
What if it's wintertime and he said let's go to the park? You going?
We're going fishing if it's wintertime. It's time when the fish bite. You know, I'm country, so
let me ask you a question. Is there ever gonna be a time that you might not has there ever been a time that a man asked you out somewhere you like, nah, I ain't feeling that shit?
No, I've gone out on all my dates.
Damn, so you say not one date, the man probably wanted to go somewhere you like, nah, I'm not feeling that.
No, because my thing is why not? Like I want to go on a date. That's the point. Like, you know, I want to get to know you because at this point, most of the time I'm talking to people by texting you. We're on the phone. We're just talking back and forth and there's no us meeting each other. So it's like at this point, like, let's do something. Let's go out.
So let me ask you a question. This woman told me that every woman at one point in her life has used a man for a free meal. Is that true?
Not for me. So I wish I could get a free meal.
You ain't never in your younger days and nothing had a man you went out with, you was like, man, shit, I'm gonna get this free meal.
No.
Damn.
No.
I think
I
the
think
women.
they've gotten a free meal from me.
Oh, so you damn taking me in on the first date? You paying for it on the first date?
We do the splitting, and sometimes I mean I've been foolish. Believe me, when I was younger, I was foolish. Where I've paid for some meals.
My thing is about the splitting. If you're gonna split, you might as well pay for your meal. I pay for mine. What the fuck y'all splitting? Y'all share a pizza or something?
No. Maybe
I
some
don't get what the
tacos
reason
and
to split.
drinks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I just feel
The
like
Mexican
if
restaurants.
you're gonna do the splitting, you might as well just goddamn pay for your shit. I pay for my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just ain't no need of splitting shit unless you gonna I pay this time, you pay next time. That's what I call. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I think it's best that both parties pay for their own stuff. It can kind of solve some problems while you ain't got to worry about. I mean, you should be thinking about sex. You should be thinking about enjoying yourself anyway. But some men don't want to do that, and I get it though. Some men, that's all they care about is sex, 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 sex.
Yep.
I'm Mr. 50-50. Yeah, I believe in the 50-50 too. But I do believe if I ask a woman out, I should goddamn be the one. If a woman asks me out, she should be the one paying. But there's a lot of women out here that's willing to pay. There's a lot of women that's out willing out here, and there's a lot of women that believe in old traditional shit where a man pays for everything. My thing is, if you believe in the traditional ways that a man paying a woman is playing her role, you got to actually play that role. And a lot of women want something without playing it. Like, I mean, one woman I met, she tried to bring up Bible, talking about the man's supposed to do everything, but she wasn't living her life as according to a Bible woman supposed to live. So how you gonna bring up the biblical stuff and say I got to do that, but you ain't playing your role of the biblical? It makes no sense. I mean, you're trying to get over on me. I'm not stupid because we know if you're gonna go by biblical, you got to be playing your role. I got to be playing my role. If you're not gonna do that, then I'm not gonna play that. And that's crazy as hell. I mean, and people try to get you with trickery and fakery and stuff. And maybe she wasn't faking. I just thought it was odd that you brought up only my part on how I should be doing and not what you should have been doing. And that's the type of stuff when you're not worrying about just sex, you can pay attention to these things. We all know men like sex, women like sex, women like just as much, but always have your focus on what you can catch. I think if you get to know somebody, man, they'll tell you a whole life story. I had women tell me literally a lot of things about them. And you might walk into that situation like, I ain't feeling her. You know what I'm saying? Or you might learn that she's not for you. And sometimes people can hide who they really are really good. Ain't nothing you can do about that, because if a woman can hide who she is really good, ain't nothing you can do about that. But most of the time, they're going to let you know who they are. And probably the first 3 dates or the first 3 times you meet her. I think in one day, like I said, that woman told me every woman she felt has used a man for a free date. And then she ended up telling me she used the man for a free date back when she was younger. She probably did it more than that. And I ain't gonna say she was a bad person. She said she's not that person anymore. But at the end of the day, you used every woman to make your situation look good. She thought she was talking to a sucker. I'm not a sucker. I understand what you're about. You might not be that person anymore, but don't use all women in something you did, because all women don't goddamn go out with men to get a free date. But she tried to use that way. And that's kind of like some psychology type shit. I'm trying to make you think that every woman does that so you can accept what I did. And that's, as a man, that's how you got to be like, play your role too. Act like it's cool, because you don't want to make her look like a bad person for doing that. Then she might be not fuck with you. So if you're looking for something, you gotta be cool and be like, okay, I laughed it off and I made her feel like, I'm cool with that shit. I know you was young. And at the end of the day, in my head, I was thinking something ain't right, because I know every woman ain't doing this shit. And you can say it all you want to. And that's back to being tricking people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys, they're not even paying attention to a woman's personality. They're just thinking about how big her breast is and how she look. I'm looking at the physical too, but I don't let that control me to saying, let me go on and spend this damn money and take out to this nice restaurant. And I have thought about it. Like, I have met beautiful women. I thought about, like, man, I need to take out to a nice restaurant. But once she declined the things I wanted to do, that turned me off. And I said, man, I can't be a sucker. She might have actually liked me, but I didn't like the fact that she wouldn't even go to a simple place like get coffee. Like, what's wrong with you? You don't like me? So at the end of the day, that's the only reason why I think places like that are good, because it helps men get conversational. Like, a lot of people, even women and men, they don't know how to hold a conversation. A lot of people, it's kind of like hard to sit there. When you sitting there in front of someone and you're having a conversation with them, it challenges your skills on how you can conversate and how your social skills is. A lot of people have poor social skills, and when you sit there with a person in front of you, some people are shy, they get nervous, they stutter, because they're not used to it. Like a lot of people don't have great social skills. And I think you need to challenge it. It challenges your social skills to get in front of somebody and talk to them in a setting where you're not spending a lot of money. Some people want to cover their flaws by taking somebody somewhere where they think, well, they're gonna be not paying attention to me. That woman is still gonna be paying attention that your ass don't know how to talk. She's still gonna be paying attention to that shit. So at the end of the day, if she ain't feeling you, she ain't feeling you. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I took women on dates. I never took women on dates to a expensive place and expecting anything out of it. I took women on a date because I actually liked them. But at the end of the day, I should have been trying to find out if they like me. It's okay to like a woman. Try to find out if she likes you first if you're a man. And I think every man should do that because at the end of the day, no matter, because you don't even know her to like her like that. You just like her physical. And I think once you understand that the only thing you like about this new woman is physical, you will understand that you got to get to know her slowly. A lot of guys get confused with physical and really liking somebody because really liking somebody is deeper than physical. You can't really like somebody you just met one damn time. How? How is that possible? Or this love at first sight bullshit. Come on, get the fuck out of here. You just met a woman and you just seen. I ain't never seen a woman. I said I'm in love. I don't even fucking know you. Over time, these things happen. Then I'm gonna go back to the question you said about 3 months. You said that if a woman make you wait 3 months, that doesn't mean she don't like you.
Yeah, like what I mean, but you said it again though, and you said if she says she don't want to have sex, then that's okay because I'm one of
Well,
those. Like I have my limits. I'm not trying to keep on having soul tight tides with some people or multiple people or keep on just having sex with every relationship you have to have sex. No, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't want my walls beaten up by a whole multiple men and then by the time I get with my husband it's just like cut, you know.
and I get it. And I get it though. That's why those type of things should be discussed before y'all even start talking. That it's gonna take time for stuff like that. You should already know she's not having sex until marriage. That's why y'all gotta have conversation. A lot of guys get played because they don't even have those type of conversations. So I like to find out that type of stuff from the get go. Most time women will tell you that type of stuff if you talk to them. They'll tell you what they're looking for. They'll tell you what they're about. But at the end of the day, if she tell you and you decide that I'll wait 3 months, I think like this: if you're not cool with waiting 3 months, you should respectfully leave her alone. Because at the end of the day, if she's not gonna have sex until she get married, she ain't about to change that shit. She might change it with another man. She might not even be about that lifestyle. She might just be trying that shit on you to see what you're about. You might be actually her test fucking dummy for the damn time period. And a lot of men have became the test dummy. That don't mean you gotta be her damn dummy. At the end of the day, she might goddamn really want to wait to marriage, and she might just be like, I'm just doing this with him to see how he act.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I'm
hey,
saying? And what was you
yeah,
gonna say?
most times it's some bullshit though.
Yeah, most times it's a bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying. At the end of the day, if that's how she feels, just respectfully move on. Because it's men out here, and I've done it too. I'm thinking, like, man, if I got them fuck around long enough, or you accept being a friend, like, I'll be your friend. I want more than that. You want more than that, but you accept being a friend. She's not gonna change this shit. And even if she do sleep with you later, she's still not gonna want to be with you. It's just gonna be a miscommunication. A lot of people don't understand when she said, I just want to be friends, and you want more than friends or you want something else, leave her alone. Because at the end of the day, she's not going to change her mind no matter if she does have sex with you. It is bullshit when a woman says, I want to wait into marriage. Because a lot of times when they wait into marriage, they've been hurt, got in a bad relationship. And after a time, they just trying to heal. They're just trying to heal. So at the end of the day, though, I feel like let her heal, let her go on about her business because I bet you she ain't doing it with the next guy. And then it's some women out here that actually is waiting. But I'm just saying, though, like, how do you know? So let me ask you a question.
We don't.
What if a man does agree with her saying, man, I'm gonna wait until marriage? Is that cool? Is that cool, Charity?
Oh, you're talking to me? I thought you were talking to Prime.
I was though, but he didn't say nothing.
Oh, say it again.
I said, is it cool for a man to wait?
To wait to have sex with her?
Oh, wait 3 months. If she say 3 months, is it cool? Does that take away from the man, in your opinion?
I don't think it takes away from a man. I mean, I think it's cool for him to wait. I mean, that's just respect. I mean, there's not like,
you said respect.
huh?
How is that respect?
I mean, it's respectful to her and her decisions to wait.
Okay, so let's say he decide I don't want to talk to her, but he leave respectfully. That's still respect too, right?
If he don't want to wait, then he don't want to wait.
And that's not
Yes,
disrespect.
leave.
That's still respectful. Now, if he call her names and say, "Man, you stupid and shit," then that's not respectful. A lot of men are get into conversation of talking down on a woman because she don't want to do the shit. That's when I call disrespectful. I think respectful is respecting her decision to say that to you, no matter how true it is or she lying. Respect it. Because once she hits you with that goddamn, I ain't having sex till I get married shit, all you gotta say is, okay, I get it. I ain't gonna even argue with you. Move on, because she's not going to change that shit with your ass. And then you might find out later she lying. Because I mean, I don't think every woman's doing it. It's just hard to believe women out here doing that. She might be doing it for a time period. But I've seen women who say shit like that, and then they be damn looking at some dude like they want to drop their clothes right then. Like, how you saying you waiting in marriage, but you looking at this other man like you ready to do something right then? That let me think something's not right. And I would love to see if that man that she actually desire, if he came into the situation. Because a lot of time when people desire somebody, they don't feel the same way. It's women who will say that to you, but the dude she really looking at, he ain't paying her no mind. And that dude was to actually pay her mind. I wonder would she keep those same rules? Because the man she actually desire, I guarantee you she's not gonna keep the same rules. I guarantee.
Well, I have kept the same rules, and it sucks for them, but you know,
it's more likely she's not gonna keep the same rules. Because if she looking at this man like he just goddamn king of the mountain, king of the top, why would she change up? Like, she just ain't feeling you like that. And then the other man she actually is feeling, he ain't paying her attention, so she want him even more. He might not even be attracted to her. If he was to actually give her some play, I bet you money she ain't gonna tell him no bullshit like that. She not. She know not to. Because you know why she ain't gonna tell him that most of the times? Because she's gonna be in fear. Because she's like, damn, I never had a guy like that. Because most times she gonna be like, I got an opportunity. She actually got a man that she actually is feeling, that's actually responding back, instead of somebody trying to get her to like her. So she gonna be thinking like, if I make him wait, because let's say she keep the same rules with the man that actually responded back that she liked. And let's say he like, man, I ain't feeling that goddamn Tamara shit. She might change up, but she gonna be fearing that he ain't gonna fuck with her, and she like, I don't want to miss out on the opportunity. So she might.
But then she's stupid. But then she's stupid to not like. That's not the person for you. That's not. I mean, it don't even matter if he's her desire. But I think that's stupid. Like, if he's your desire or he's the man that you want in your life, like, then he's the person. That means he's going to respect your choices, and you're not going to give in. You're going to do the right thing. But that's just that's a good woman. That's a good person. That's a good man. And there's some people that just can't. They just can't. They're not. Oh, it's almost like they're not obedient, or you're not. You don't have that willpower. You know what I'm saying? You're
why we got a reference with good? Because just because a man don't want to wait till you marry him, I mean, he a bad person. That's just his standards. And then
no, I'm saying like if he doesn't, if my thing, I'm talking about the woman. I'm not talking about the man. I'm talking about the woman. Like if she gives in, she's basically. I feel like if a woman's giving in, you desire this man, but you have standards for everything. You've had standards, you've had boundaries, you have your 3-month rule and stuff. The man you desire, he should be the one that you're like, well, he's gonna respect my wishes. He's going to do.
I'm gonna tell you what it means in my opinion. It doesn't make her a bad person. That means that she's letting physical attraction run the game. That means at the end of the day, physical attraction is what her true desire is. Because when you let your standards go out the door for a man you really like, she's letting the physical and the feeling and her chance of having a sex with somebody she's never had sex before run her. And that's how a lot of women get played and become single mothers. Cause this guy know you really like him. Because a lot of guys be telling their homeboys like, man, yeah, I don't really like her, but I'm gonna hit this thing tonight. And then she thinking all she caring about is this guy actually want to fuck with me. She don't care. She doesn't pay attention to he don't really like her because she don't know. She think he do because he are tight. And a lot of times they'll change their standards. And then end of the day, you just a goddamn fuck. And then at the end of the day, he might, and you know, you get it though. You just a fuck. That's why if you got rules and standards, it don't make you a bad person if you let them break. It just make you know she let goddamn physical run her life. And a lot of times people let physical, men do it too. Motherfuckers let physical run their life. They beat somebody, they think like, damn, like a lot of men do it. You got a woman you never had a chance at before, and you finally got an opportunity, and she say, "Take me to a nice restaurant." You gonna do it because you think you're gonna get sex. A woman ain't gonna turn that shit down most of the time. She like, man, I ain't never had a guy like this. I gotta fuck with him. And that's how people get played all the time, though. And that's how the shit get happen. I understand you say you don't do it, but I'm telling you, man, physical can take over a lot in people's decision not to do stuff. And then they be like, I messed up and shit. Nah, you just goddamn ain't strong enough, or you were lying. Now, if she lying and playing some kind of game, then she's a bad person. If you sit up here knowing damn well you ain't making every man wait for sex, but you doing this man like that, then that's a bad person, in my opinion, because she's using him. But if you got those standards and then some man come up and you let the physical win, then that's, what can you say? I mean, it's just like, damn, I mean, you're not strong. You thought you were. I'm strong because I don't give a damn how good you look. If you talking some crazy shit, I'm strong enough to say, man, hell no, I'm not taking you nowhere like that because I don't want to go there. I don't care if I don't care if I ain't never had a woman like that. I'd be like, fuck it, I don't care. I like shit, the women I fuck with good enough. And that's what people need to start having that standard, men and women. And I don't care how good that person look. It's not good. It's too good to be true if they want to do something ain't right. Ain't nothing that good. That's why you gotta stop looking at these people and putting them on so much of a pedestal, and then that physical attraction won't take over you and conquer you. Like imagine a lot of women and men that physical attraction conquer them, and it conquers them so bad to the point they end up being bad situations, bad relationships, single mothers, single fathers. You putting that sex and what between the person's legs above you. And once that physical attraction take over, you forget about what your morals and goals and your standards was. Now you sitting around here, this motherfucker don't even like you. He never liked you. She never liked you. I've been around people who have women chasing them, a woman chasing them on a beat when they be like, she ugly, but I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna go on and get it, man. I get it. And then you can say what you want about that person, but if she took time to actually get to know him and won't offer him sex so damn fast, you'll find out he got low morals, and you'll find out he a piece of shit. And sometimes these women know he a piece of shit, and she still want to fuck with him. And that's what you got to look at in the situation.
So yeah. So you saying if a woman offers sex early, she got low morals?
No, I'm not saying she got low morals. No, I'm not saying that. Maybe I missed. Maybe I said it wrong. I don't think she got.
Yeah, I'm trying to clarify.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm like, maybe I said something along the way though. You know what I'm saying? It might have seemed like I was saying. I'm not saying she got low morals because she offered sex with the kid. But at the same time though, I don't know. I didn't say that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? No. But at the same time though, that means she really like the guy though. But if she giving everybody, she goddamn busting up to everybody, man. I don't know, man. This bitch knows some different stuff, bro. She got them busting over like everybody she meet that she like, she bust. So she busted over the 40 dudes real quick. Think about that. Because at the end of the day, a lot of men don't want to date a women that got a lot of bodies. So why would you know what I'm saying? If she ain't got a lot of men on her,
that's the scary thing about it though. Majority of the time you ain't gonna even know.
You're not gonna know because they know woman gonna tell you how many bodies she got. She gonna lie because it don't advantage her. That's why.
Just like old girls in the video talking about she had just went on multiple dates in a row, like in the same day. Like, you ain't gonna know that.
You're not gonna know that. You're not gonna know that. And then you can go through your line of defense. And you can go to your line of defense and go out to places that's like park and stuff, and she still do you like that. But a lot of my thing I'm saying is, let's say that do happen. Are you gonna tolerate it? A lot of people tolerate that type of shit.
If you find out,
yeah. Or if it depends on how long you want to go out with. Let's say you go through everything like the park, ice cream, coffee, and then you finally go on a date with her and she's still using your ass. That's crazy. I mean, she goddamn really wanted that goddamn free meal. And she went out with you 3 dates that didn't cost much or won't shit involved with costing anything.
Oh no, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying that damn a chick be talking to multiple dudes and you ain't even know it. You think you the only one.
I always assume they talking to multiple dudes. I mean, this ain't no back in the day shit. Like men think just like men. I assume that anytime I go out with a woman, or if I do go out with a woman, I'm assuming she talking to somebody else. There's gonna be no damn food now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that goes back to men or just human. It go back to life. You thinking like this person won't do nothing dirty. Like some people, and it goes back to just I think it goes back to past dating. Sometimes people are so nice, they start thinking this person will never do me like that. How you know that? You don't know what that person will do. Just because, and that's why I heard people say the difference between a nice guy and a good guy. You got to be careful being certain things because people will run over top of you because you start thinking like, let me find the best out of this person. Ain't nothing wrong with finding the best out of somebody, but don't think because this person is your brother or your sister or your family or this girl you like, they won't do nothing dirty to you. People will do.
Man, I remember this chick, you know, back in the day a little while. Man, she was so sweet, man. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't mean shit. She was still them fucking with other guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't mean shit.
And we shouldn't hold them, and we shouldn't punish them for that or make them look bad. Because at the end of the day, if you won't goddamn holding her sweetness and kindness on a high level, it wouldn't have been like that. Motherfucker think that she's nice and kind and sweet. And I've been in that situation though. At the end of the day, you learn from stuff like that. I just assume when I meet a woman or something, I'm single, she's single. Why the hell is she only fucking with me? If I meet a woman on an online dating site and she only fucking with me, you're right. I mean, and she might be only fucking with me, but chances are, I just go off the flow. If she fucking with me the most, that don't mean she ain't fucking with nobody else. That means she giving me a lot of attention. I just go off she like me. That don't mean she not fucking with somebody else because you're not with her 24/7. After y'all go on a date, she might go home and get banged out. You know what I'm saying? Or she might go on another date. You don't never know that. I just assume if she give me her time, that's cool. Because unless you texting a woman 24/7, ain't no way in the hell you gonna know what she's doing. But it's cool to like some people are just so nice and they want to see the best in everybody. I mean, I can't help. I mean, I just assume that anybody will fuck you over. And they might not be bad people. They might not like you, dislike you. People will fuck you over if they think they can. Because some people are tempted to fuck you over. If you give a woman a temptation to fuck you over, it might happen. At the end of the day, she might feel bad because women don't want nobody she feels sorry. If a woman feels sorry for you, she ain't liking you, bro. Like how many women dating guys they feel sorry for? Like ain't no motherfucking. I ain't never heard no woman say I felt sorry for him. I gave you some pity ass. Have you ever heard that before?
What?
A woman saying, "Man, I felt sorry for her, so I fucked him. I felt sorry for him and shit."
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen, but I don't know if that shit happening like that. This shit just not happen like that. Women who feel sorry for them will fuck them. You gonna fuck a dude you feel sorry for?
I know a chick that said she did. She like I did because I feel sorry for him.
Do you think a lot of women do that?
Not a lot of them, but you know.
Yeah, they might. Well, that's some different type of shit. Though most time, a woman fucking a dude because she like him. I mean, if a woman tell me I fucked him because I felt sorry for him, I'm like, man, that's some different shit to me. I don't know what I'm gonna think. I'm like, you felt sorry for him, so you had sex with him. I don't know, man. I just want to be coming down. I'm like, man, you didn't feel sorry for that. Man. You trying to play me? That sounds like some crazy shit. A woman tell me I felt sorry for this guy and I fucked him. Like, nah, I ain't gonna buy that shit. I might act like I bought into it. I'm gonna be like, man, something ain't right about that shit right there. How did you feel when she told you that?
Huh?
How did you feel about it when she told you that? Did you buy into this? Do you think that's like what did you think about it?
Shit, what was you talking about?
You said that a woman felt sorry for a dude and had sex with him.
Oh yeah.
I said, how did you feel about that? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I was like, damn. She was like, yeah.
Never heard no shit. I ain't never heard no chick say no shit like that. That'll just be crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I'd be like, something ain't right. In my head, I wouldn't tell her that because I don't want to make ruin my chances if I got something I want. But I'm gonna be like, man, something not right about this shit. I ain't never heard no woman say that. I heard women say she felt sorry for the dude, but she ain't got that want to fuck him. I never heard that shit before. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it ain't happened. It's just weird to me that women would say that. What about you, Charity? Are you a woman who has done that before?
Done what? Sorry, I'm trying to
post sorry for a dude. Have you ever felt sorry for a dude in your life? And you like, man, I'm gonna go on and fuck him. I feel sorry.
No.
That shit weird. Man. I'd be like, if she was somebody I was cool with, I'm like, man, that's weird as hell. You on some weird shit. That's weird. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure it happens sometimes. Like, I don't think it's the norm, but I would tell, I'd just be like, man, something ain't right about that. The color made me realize women on IG with very little clothes are pay for play. Yeah, you should know IG women, a lot of them pay for play. Any woman on there bouncing her booty. I see so many women with videos, and they just doing it for money. I get it. They're promoting their OnlyFans. They're promoting their YouTube channel. Anytime you see a video of a woman cooking with her booty cheeks hanging out, I mean, I'm not saying she can't. Sometimes they have boyfriends, and their boyfriend like, cool, she can do that shit. We trying to get that bag. My thing is, why are you up here? I mean, ain't nothing wrong. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I stop and look at the video and be like, damn, she did. I don't think about wanting to fucking send no money to her. I just look at the ass like everybody else do, and I move on because and sometimes I might subscribe to her channel on YouTube so I can try to hit up on Instagram and see if she want to come on my show or something. But I have no intentions of trying to holler at her for real because I'm pretty sure she got her booty cheeks hanging out and she got a fat ass that goddamn she probably got a line of men hitting her up with cash apps and trying to do shit for her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And if you wanted to get at a woman like that, hopefully you can see her in person and you might have a better chance. But your social media ain't gonna work. But I don't respect women that got to use their bodies to goddamn make money. But a lot of women, a lot of people, I'm not gonna say women, a lot of people don't understand the definitions of stuff because if you're taking money in exchange for sex, we know what that is. But some people act like they don't know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people don't want to go by definition. They want to go by their own rules and say, "No, I'm not this person. I'm not that." If you're giving up some sex for money, you know what you are, lady. You are the same thing as them streetwalkers. You just don't want to admit it. You might not be like them in the streets, but you're doing it from Walmart where you work at or at home online. You're doing the same type of shit, but you're doing it from a different place and you're doing it differently. Like how did like
Yeah, but yeah, like we saying in the video, man. Hey, things have changed, man. Like the stuff the whole courting shit and shit people used to do back in the day. The shit don't work. Women ain't majority of women ain't respecting it these days. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Charles White said all they do is want you to pay their bills and shit. And then they'll fuck.
They ain't respecting shit.
That mean you gotta pay their bills to fucking shit. They ain't respecting that shit. Like that woman thought that nigga was a lame because he was at her door. He did some damn old school shit. He at the door. But my thing is, I wanted did he not tell her? I guess that could have made any woman be confused. Like you ain't tell her you was coming to her door. When you tell her, like I mean,
Well, I think she knew he was coming, but she didn't think he was coming with the damn.
But she looked like she was shocked. He was just at the door.
Yeah, I think she knew. Cause I listened to the video on another part, and I think she knew he was coming.
Okay, she knew she was coming in. Why she looked so like she was shocked he was at the door? I understand the flower shit. She had like she was shocked he was at the door. Like you knew he was coming in. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like we can go and bash her and all this shit, but I kind of like now if she went out with her, I can bash her ass. I don't respect if you still went out with a motherfucker you won't feel it, but I can respect the fact that you know what you like. But if she still went out with her, that's what you call a bad person because at the end of the day, why would you go out with somebody you felt that way about? And she did go out with him because she said it in the video, so she's a fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think she might have felt she owed him that. Like she at least owed him that. She was like, well,
so you saying that you really thought that's what she did it for to owe him? How you owe him that and he the one paying?
Well, no, I'm talking about she owe. You can tell he come up, show up with it. He go out and show up.
So she went out with him.
And she like, well, I ain't gonna just tell him that. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still go out with him.
Did he pay for her stuff though?
Huh?
Did he pay for her shit?
Probably so. I'm pretty sure, but I'm just saying, like, she probably like.
Okay, all the way up to the part did you pay? Okay, I get it. You went out with him because you felt bad. Then you should have paid for your own meal. You should have been like,
he would have do. I can tell he probably the type of guy to be insulted. Like, you know, I got this.
So you saying that she ain't a bad person? Then you said she just did. So she was not a bad person by what you're saying. Okay, then I'll take it back. Then if she only went out with him because she didn't want to do him like that, but I still like how she was shitting on him though.
Yeah, she was shitting on him. Yeah, she was down. She was just keeping it real. That's how she was gonna talk behind closed doors anyway.
Okay, so if she got there and went out with him, but I still think she should offer to pay for her own shit. But if he wanted to do it anyway, then she's not a bad person. But it's women out here who are bad.
But he was to be honest, man, he was a lame. So
yeah, he was a lame, but that don't mean you gotta treat him bad. Like you said,
we don't know she treated bad though.
I'm talking about women who do that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, and you know, there's a lot of women out here who go out and don't like to do and use them. Like women that use them is a bad person. She don't. If that's what you're saying is true, then she's not a bad person. Then, as far as that, I don't know her, but but at the end of the day, though, I mean, we know women out here.
She a lame too in my eyes, but.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she got her morals just don't match your morals, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her personally. I don't agree with I don't know what she like. Apparently, she don't like a guy to come up to a door and do all that shit. But is she a lame? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have to get to know her, but
I'm talking about for her mentality. Like, you think just because this motherfucker bring the flowers, he just something wrong with him?
Insulting him is what I didn't like. That would make her lame. But being real, I like that part about her. And you know what I'm saying? But I still feel at the end of the day, if I don't like you, I ain't gonna. I mean, come on now. How the fuck she felt she owed him to go out with him. Like, I don't know, man. I think she knew up front she ain't like that nigga in the first place. This has got me like a woman knows she ain't like him. I think she knew.
Well, you could be right too.
I think like how could you not know who he is and what you like about him until he come to your door? I think
But
she.
maybe, do you think maybe that turned her off? Like, oh man.
Okay, yeah. So she might have liked him to the point he got up to the door and then she went out with him because she felt bad and shit. Okay, I respect that shit. I respect it. That's why, at the end of the day, like you need to get to know this woman by sitting down with her so you can know what her morals about. Like some people don't believe you can get to know a lot about a person by actually conversating with them. You ain't gonna know everything about them, but you will get to know something. And sometimes women, because when a conversation get good, I think people will start talking about stuff and be telling you things. I have went out with women and they start telling me stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, you did this shit before? Damn. Like I met a woman one time, she was into the church. I ain't saying she ain't changed her life. But we talked so long on the coffee day, she started telling me about her past, how she was in marriages and fighting and arguing. That don't mean she was the same person, but she let me know she was dating some wild shit was going on in her life. And that lets you know, like, it's the you don't never know what is that shit still in her. I think we should know that type of stuff. I think people need to pay attention going on their Facebook pages looking for shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But end of the day though, I think if people stop visualizing sex and their ass and titties and all
Yeah.
that stuff,
And that's another thing, man. Motherfuckers think women will not lie to them, man. Bitch, I mean, women be lying like hell, man.
people lie all the time. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I know this chick, man. She's supposed to be super into the church, right?
Mhm.
How about she got them OnlyFans now?
Right. And the thing about it though, if you stop thinking like that, you won't be shocked at that type of shit. A lot of people shocked because they don't believe. I mean, I want to know what's making them think she won't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, okay, yeah. That, I'm saying
just
lie
because she go to
or
church don't mean she ain't gonna lie. People lie.
well, I can't even say she lied, but I'm just saying like.
So let me ask you
she portray herself as one way, but then do the other. You know what I'm
But
saying?
whose fault is that for falling for the betrayal? It's not like she's trying to cheat. I mean, people gonna carry themselves a certain way. That's like me carrying myself like a gentleman when I'm around people. But at the end of the day, I might be robbing motherfuckers though. Am I a bad person for carrying myself respectfully around respectful people? I'm not gonna carry myself how I am in the streets. If I'm out here robbing people, just two different things. Like
Yeah, but it's different though, cause like
she carrying, but hold up though. She's at church. She's not gonna be damn acting like she would if she got an OnlyFans. That ain't.
well, no, I'm talking about she preaches to church and then doing this and doing that, but you doing the opposite.
But at the end of the day, I look at it like this though. So you saying that she shouldn't be doing it by your opinion? My thing is if she's preaching in the church, and we can say that's wrong, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be mad at her if she got an OnlyFans. Why would I be mad at her though? That's between her and God, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, yes, you're doing two different things. Only person who's gonna be mad is somebody who falling for that shit. You mad?
Yeah, and I ain't saying being mad. I'm saying
I'm not gonna be disappointed. I might
okay.
be shocked a little bit, but at the end of the day, if she living two lives, let's say I found out a woman. If I don't like her, I damn sure ain't gonna be disappointed. Now, if I like her, I might be like, okay, but then see, I think that comes to a point of you liking somebody. Because why would you be? Why would you have any opinion of her? You can okay. Let's say I found out a woman I'm cool with. I just met, found out she got an OnlyFans, but she said she preaching the word of God. I just know she a fake. And at the end of the day,
Well, I mean, you got an opinion on it though.
yeah, right. But I ain't gonna dislike her. I'm not gonna say nothing to her. I do got a opinion. Like we all got a opinion. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna goddamn drag her through the dirt because she's doing both of them. I'm like, okay, yeah, she just do her. All right. I'm just gonna know that she's nobody I would date because I don't want to deal with this shit. Or if I date her, I know she's living two lives. So you're gonna have to accept that she's living one or the other. Now, my thing is, let's say we dated and she's keeping that from me and she's not telling me, then I'd be like, why you didn't tell me? But let's say, okay, let me ask you this question, Prime. Let's say the woman doing that, she tell you up front, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm into the church, I preach that word of God, but I'm doing OnlyFans on the side. Would you respect her for being honest?
I mean, yeah. I mean, she was honest about it.
Okay, if she honest about it, I'm gonna respect it. I ain't gotta like it. Like a lot of people will be like, man.
What I'm saying is that she is keeping this shit away from her now. She putting an image out to her friends and family. And you know what I'm saying? They don't even know what she doing. You know what I'm saying?
They know that so you gotta tell your friends and family what you doing. You a grown up.
I'm saying she putting an image up like that she don't do that. She looking at she talk, you know what I'm saying? She said she had talked down about it in the past, but you talking down about it, but you doing it too. You a hypocrite.
If she talking down about people who do OnlyFans and then she go do that as a hypocrite, I agree with that. Now if she ain't talking down on it, then she cool with it. At the end of the day, you a grown person. Like I could go do OnlyFans. I ain't gotta tell my damn family. And then if they find out, if they try to judge me, I'll be like, when did I ever look down on anybody doing OnlyFans? When did I ever look down on it? If y'all did, I'm cool with it too. But if she talking down on it and doing something else, yes, that is a hypocrite. You have a right. I think you should criticize her. But if she had never talked down on it, she don't have to tell her family she's doing OnlyFans. It's none of their fucking business. She's a grown ass woman. But just because she acting like that's a bad thing to do and then going to do another thing, yes, I agree with you on that one. That's wrong. But sometimes like, I feel like it's people out here that she can knock down that shit and she could still be putting her energy as she a church person, but she ain't doing it. She ain't saying she disagree with that lifestyle. She's like, when she around a church people, she acts church like a church person act. But she ain't talking down on nobody. But then on her after church thing, she out here on OnlyFans, people shit on her. Like, how you gonna shit on her? Because she live like she different from who she is in church. Everybody different from who they is in church. A lot of times everybody ain't doing no extreme like that. Like, imagine, like, I thought the church opened the doors to people like that so they can change. So it's just
Well, no, I ain't talking about the actual church building. I'm talking about the church lifestyle, the Christian lifestyle.
I'm saying she shouldn't do that. And according to the Bible, she should not. But at the end of the day, if she ain't down to nobody, at the end of the day, what it is what it is. I really don't care. Now, just because you said she was shitting on people doing it, it's got me like, okay, you shitting on people doing OnlyFans, you doing it? You a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? That's like
I seen her post on Facebook.
This is like the preacher preaching. Like my brother went to a church. The preacher preaching talking about you should be lusting women doing all this shit. He's sleeping with them. He's a big time hypocrite because you're doing the opposite of what you telling somebody else not to do, and that's what you call a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Man, it's tricky with that shit though with the church though. You know what I'm saying? Like people gonna judge you regardless. You could be up there not judging nobody, not saying anything wrong, just because you're doing something they don't agree with, they're gonna call you out because you know what I'm saying. I don't think that's right. If you ain't got them bothering nobody, grown people do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, if you're damn talking and acting like you should live your life like this, and you doing something opposite, then that is hypocritical. Because you are telling people to live their life like this, and you are not living your life like that. Then it's kind of crazy. But I heard the church is a good place to meet good women. Shit, it might be. I remember when I was coming up, dudes were telling me to get a church girl, and they were laughing like, man, them bitches ain't shit either. And I ain't saying that's right, but they were trying to play me like, nigga, you need you a good church girl, but they was thinking that I'd be fooled by that shit. But they were talking about they weren't no good either. And I'm not saying that's not true, but they won't being serious when they told me. The dudes I was hanging around when I was younger, people, my family, they were not serious when they told me. They were pretty much saying you need to get you a good church girl and be fooled that she's gonna do right, but really she's not gonna do right. So I don't think I don't know. What you think, Prime? You think the best women at church?
Hell no.
I ain't gonna say it ain't no good. I think, man, a good woman just gonna be anywhere. I don't think church determines a good woman, but see, that's another thing that makes man like. Let's say a man who believes women at church are good. If he beat a woman at church that ain't a good woman or not a good person, then he gonna shit on them. Like that's not fair because you shouldn't have that mentality anyway. You should not be going to church talking about, oh man, women from the church are supposed to be good. No, they don't gotta be good. They're human beings first. Let these people be human beings first. We take the human being aspect out of things and we try to make these people be something we think it is. A lot of times why people shit on people because they don't live up to what they think. Like in the day, how you gonna get this person a something they supposed to live up to? You don't control them. In the day, if this woman don't live up to what I think she is, if I don't like it, move on. Like, how does the lady feel? Detroit Way said, how you feel, Charity?
How do I feel
Yeah, how do you feel about what we
about
talking
the church?
about this? I guess I don't know. They ain't say.
I mean, I feel the same. I feel the same way as you. Like, it doesn't matter where you're at, and in the places that you meet people, it doesn't really matter. I mean, you got good and bad everywhere.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't really feel that, like, I'm a church person, but I can't say like someone, like a relative of mine who's more out there and stuff, you know, no offense, not judging her, I wouldn't say that she's like a good person at this moment to be with. You know what I'm saying? Because she's
She
out
might
here.
be a good person. She just promiscuous. If she out there having sex, don't make her a bad person. She promiscuous. I would say a person a bad person. Let's say she out here sleeping with a lot of men and she using them for money. That's when the bad person comes involved.
In your opinion.
In my opinion, yeah. If she using people for money, that is not a good quality. Like you're using people for money. That's not okay. Let's say a woman out here sleeping with a lot of men, and then you got another woman that's sleeping with a lot of men. But when the men go to sleep at the hotel, she rob them out their money. That's a bad person, in my opinion, and I think that's a bad quality. The woman who sleeps with a lot of men, it does not mean she's a bad person. It means she's promiscuous.
Well, in your opinion. In your
Yeah.
opinion.
How does you a bad like? What is the definition of a bad person? Sleeping with a lot of men. Men is a
Well, hey, that goes back to then what you believe in.
yeah.
If you a Christian, that's bad.
Yeah, but go by
Yeah,
definition.
yeah.
Go by definition, is it bad?
Yeah, yeah. If you a Christian, yeah.
But in a dictionary,
Christian. If you a Christian, yes. When you
in the
talking about
Christian, no,
dictionary.
in the Christian it says it's wrong to sleep with a lot of men. No, they don't say you're a bad person. They say it's wrong.
Well, that's part of it.
Yeah, I don't know, man, about that one.
That's right.
I think a bad person is a person to do bad.
Yeah, that's your opinion. That's what I'm saying. It's all opinion.
But so, in my opinion, I think a lot of people don't go by definitions. See, when you start bringing the church into that, you change.
That's the whole point. A
When you
Christian.
bring
If
it-
you a Christian, then you're not gonna believe that's right. Hey, what you think, Cherry? If you a
I
Christian,
don't think you're a bad person. You sleep with a lot of people.
If
That
you're a
means that you're
Christian,
doing bad.
that's what I was kind of trying to say. You know, like if you're a Christian, there's certain things that you do and you don't do. So,
Well,
you
they
know,
gonna think it's bad. Did that make the person bad? They're gonna say they're doing wrong, but it doesn't make that person bad though. It makes them mean they're doing wrong. They ain't killing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we
that's
can say that.
definitely
We can
gonna
say
make
that
it wrong.
about chick, using somebody for the robbing somebody for the money. Then same difference.
And you robbing somebody for them. I don't get you. So you think it's a good quality to rob somebody for their money?
I'm not saying it's a good quality, but I'm just saying it's the same.
it's opinion.
Yeah,
It's your
opinion,
perception.
It is
It's your
opinion
perception.
though. But I mean, look at the definition of bad thing. Like it is opinion, but
It
I
ain't
don't.
no. You can't look it up.
It's
It's
broad. It's broad. It's not. It's not gonna say exactly robbing people is a bad thing. It is.
yeah. You can't. It ain't. That ain't nothing you can look up.
But at the end of the day, when do we associate robbing people with good things, bro? Only time I heard
No,
them say,
I'm not. I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying
I'm
is,
saying either one could be bad.
only time I've heard them associate robbing people as good things when they say Robin Hood took from the rich and gave to the poor. They tried to make it look like a good thing because he was doing something good by giving it to the poor people. That's associated with something good. He stole from the rich.
Yeah, but you don't see the point though. Like I'm saying, both
I
of them
just
could
don't
be
agree
bad.
with it. It ain't about seeing the point. I don't agree. Right? That goes back to me having my opinion too.
Yeah, you don't agree.
Opinion. It is opinion. It's all.
You know what I'm saying what part you don't agree with.
I just think that at the end of the day, I don't know. Man. It's a tough conversation because you're gonna stick by your points and
No, I ain't made the point yet.
At the end of the day, I think people who rob people is a bad person. You said it's an opinion. Okay, I agree with y'all. But it's still, I think people that rob people bad people. Like when you start bringing the church.
No, I'm saying, I don't think nobody disagree with you though.
Yeah, my thing, I hate when people bring the church concepts into it.
But that's part of it. That's a part of it though. I'm saying if somebody is.
But that gotta be okay. So let's look at it like this though. This is my opinion. If you're a person that go to church and you start like a lot of people bring church stuff in there, I'm like, did you go? Like I ain't gonna bring no church stuff into nothing if I'm not going to church though. That's just what I'm gonna say.
What I'm saying, if a person is a Christian and they see this woman out here, sleeping with a bunch of men, they gonna think she's a bad person.
I'm gonna tell you what's a lot of people call themselves Christians though. I consider myself because I went to church.
Let's say real Christians.
You talking about a person who actually living by that lifestyle?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's different because people call themselves Christian, Methodist. I mean, you can call yourself a Christian if you ain't living by that lifestyle. That's different. I hear a lot of people say I'm a Christian. I say it. I'm like I'm a Christian. That's what church I went to, Christianity. But living by the lifestyle is different. So at the end of the day, yes, if you go to church and you say you live that lifestyle, people are going to criticize you. But how should they be treated though? That's a whole nother conversation. My thing is, if somebody, and this is off topic, if somebody is doing something in the church and we consider it wrong, should you judge them to a point that they might leave the church? Because some people leave the church. Like I hear people say all the time, I ain't going back to that church. They judge too much. They shitting on me and shit. Sometimes you gotta be careful shitting on people. That's why I go back to, I think sometimes you gotta know how to do things on how you judge people and stuff. Because sometimes, and that hurt people in dating. Like people will judge people on dates, like make the person feel like, man, I don't like that type of shit. She might tell you she like threesomes. In the day, somebody be like, sure. I'm just saying, I'm just naming an extreme. Like a woman, like that woman who told me she ain't got a free date off somebody before. I didn't like this shit, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let her know I ain't like it. What was the point of letting her know? Some people you'll push people away. At the end of the day, you gotta be careful unless you just don't give a damn. You just like fuck, I'm gonna let them know how I feel because I don't care if they fuck with me no more anyway.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, like people shouldn't be judged.
I mean, I ain't
Nobody
saying you
should be
can't judge. You
judged.
just gotta know how to do it, though. I'm not gonna judge to the point they ain't gonna like me. At the end of the day, let's say you're a man and you looking for to get with this woman, you just want to have sex with her. Why do you give a damn if she damn did a threesome? You ain't trying to be with her. Now, if you want to be with this woman and you don't want your woman to do threesome, then that's a different story. It's guys out here who are just looking for sex with women. They worrying about if she do a threesome. Like, what's the point of worrying about this shit? When you want her to be that type of woman, right?
When there's a saying, you got to consider Jezebels.
Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, it's just all opinion. Like me first, if I ain't trying to be with you, I don't give a damn what you do threesome. Now, if you tell me you doing threesomes on a regular, I might be more like, damn, I hope you ain't got nothing. That's the only thing I'll be worrying about. But I'm not gonna be with a woman who doing threesomes anyway. And not because I don't think. I mean, I just don't like this shit. I just don't want to. Only reason I won't be with a woman that would do threesomes is because I don't want to goddamn be the risk that she do that shit again. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's not what I'm into. Now, if you into that shit, cool. Some people do it. Like I heard dudes say, man, you know, damn, she's doing threesomes. I think a woman that's doing threesomes is not nobody you should marry, in my opinion. But it's guys out here that be like, yeah, it's cool. I like them type of women. There's guys out here that love women that do threesomes and shit. And whores and shit. I've heard dudes on the channel. Do y'all believe that men really like whores to be with them, or they like?
Yeah, some of them do. Yeah.
I think a lot of them just like it for sex. I don't think they really want to be with them. Life is just a game in general. It's all about how you play it, good and bad, and everyone. You know thyself, and all good will connect to you. Yeah, it's just. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Everybody got their opinion. That's why I don't go out here trying to worry about nobody else's opinion. It's people up here to think I'm a bad person because I get up here and do this YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure it's somebody in my family who might have seen this, or people I know. They're gonna say, "Man, I don't like how you talk down on women. You a bad person." You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I can do about it. And then it's gonna be men that think because I said something. I know some guys that said something about me about saying stuff about men. I think it's all about everybody's opinion. Like it's me, it's women who think I'm bad. Like women, that's why a lot of women didn't like Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels can shit on men all day, but as soon as he shit on a woman, he's a bad person. All I can say is I think people need to keep that same energy mostly because if you shitting on women, if you only think this person is bad when they shitting on certain things, then that's stupid. I try to be real on everybody when I do a topic, but it's a man's channel. I'm pretty sure some women who would think I'm a piece of shit. I've had women I tried to ask to come on my show. They like, man, I ain't dealing with you. You one of them piece of shits. I'm like, how you know I'm a piece of shit and I ain't even got them said anything? Just because I'm doing a channel saying that women that are single mothers of this. I didn't say I had nothing against it. It's just trying to cause a controversy topic. I've heard people say they look at my videos and say, well, you said the title said this. You a bad person. I'm like, how? Like I call myself Papa Pimp. There's people out here that think I'm a real pimp. I'm really into pimping. I'm kind of stupid. Like you gotta be ignorant as hell to think because Papa Pimp is a wrestler's name. But I've had people comment and say, man, you're Papa Pimp. Why you believe in pimping women, prostitution? And I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nothing you can do about it because
Well, I would say, you know what I'm saying? I can understand if they ain't never seen your videos before.
Yeah, but why would you take a title? Papa Pimp does not mean prostitution.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying they ain't never seen your video. They might not know.
Yeah, they seen the video. They just want to associate. Like, how you gonna so that means somebody named Pimp? I'm gonna associate them with prostitution. How can you do that if you not took your time? That's why it goes back to.
That's what I said. If they ain't seen your videos, they
right. Well, why are you saying something you don't know? What I'm trying to say is, where is Papa Pimp making you think that's meaning prostitution? Because we say it all the time as black people though. So yeah, that means back in the day when somebody came to see, what's up, pimp?
Yeah, but they got them pimps on here though, on YouTube.
Yeah, what I'm saying is when people in the black communities, I had people say, what up, pimp, what up, player? They don't mean you a pimp and a player. That's a figure of speech. So that means you don't understand figure of speech and shit. That means you don't understand this shit. You should never. I've had women associate me with, oh, you a pimp, you pimping women. Like, no, that's not what I am. Changes the player's life. They associate me, you a player. It just won't go win. You just ain't gonna win though. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not. That's why I don't worry about what people think because if they can think I'm a bad person, they're gonna think you're a bad person regardless. Just like women are attracted to confident men that have many women attracted to them. He said Papa Pump is the wrestling name. Yeah, Papa Pump, Papa Pimp. I think the dude I had the damn that used to have he was Pimp or something. I forgot the dude now. I used to have a different dude. I know who Papa Pump is. I'm not talking about fucking Papa Pump. The dude I got the original information from was a wrestler. He was a black guy. I remember I used to have his shit up there. I can bring that shit up. Papa Pump is somebody totally. I'm not talking about Papa Pump. The dude is a black guy. He used to be in wrestling. I don't know if he was exactly Papa Pimp, but I remember his name. That's why I got the whole concept from. I ain't get it from no prostitution. Papa Pump is the wrestling name. Yeah, I'm not talking about Papa Pump, but yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like we up here talking about lames to date. Trey, do you think men? So it's really men that go on dates of lames? I mean, everybody been a lame at one time, right? What's y'all
I
thoughts?
don't think I've had a date. Like I've
Well, the title said
experienced some good.
why a lot of lames have to date, have to take women on dates, right?
Say it
So
again.
no, I said the title said why a lot of lames have to take women on dates. So that means every man has been a lame at one point in their life, right?
Apparently so. To somebody.
Yeah, I don't think it's lame to take a woman in, but it ain't something you gotta do.
No, it ain't
Like
gotta be.
like a woman can give you the ass, man. You ain't
But the
taking her
thing
no dick.
is just like for me, I don't just with that clip with the girl and stuff. That's a man. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to hold the door and um just do the things that a man is supposed to do. Like I don't understand how she thought that was corny or that's lame. I mean, that's just being respectful. That's a good person.
Hey,
And I
it's a
just don't
different
I don't
time.
understand the narrative that's going on out here. I even put a comment. I'm like, at this point, like some of these women are ridiculous. I mean, you a man can't even be a man anymore. I'm like, I would want somebody to open the door and close the door for me, and they have. I don't have to say it. You know what I'm saying? I've gone out with some respectful people, and then I've gone out with some, that don't know, but it's okay. You do you. It will be a turn off, whatever. Um, but that wasn't corny and that wasn't lame. She's just not
Yeah.
used to being treated with
Yeah, I think a
respect.
lot, man. You gotta look at. I think a lot. I mean, times have changed. Like a lot of women don't respect this shit no more.
No, they don't do it. And a lot of people ain't been
Like you
raised.
do this shit, they automatically be like, "Oh man," they gonna think like, "That's fucking."
And
No,
that
they
goes
are
back to
lame.
that goes back to their upbringing too. They weren't taught to like this shit either.
Yeah.
Like they ain't taught to like that type of shit.
So so if a man comes to you and he opening your doors, pulling your chairs out, you know what I'm saying? That's the old
I like
school.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the old school shit.
And it's only because I've also seen it growing up. My grandfather has done that for my grandmother. It's
Right.
my upbringing. Like I've had that example of what something good looks like.
Yeah, Detroit. But I got it from the Godfather. I just added some different stuff to it. Yeah, you're right. And like, how many of these women are actually getting taught that type of stuff? Like, is their parents teaching that these new women? They probably ain't never seen that type of shit. I don't understand. They probably ain't never seen nobody do no shit like that. So I can't knock them for something they never seen or never been introduced to, and nobody is showing them that type of shit. So that means the new generation gonna have to treat these women differently. And it's bad, but I mean, damn. That mean you can't got them take a woman and you can't treat her nice because she gonna think you a weak motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. I'm sad for a lot of men right now because I'm like, dang.
And then some women
That's
probably are, some women probably are getting taught this shit, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do you think these women that are getting taught these wrong standards are single mothers or they got a father and a mother in the household?
I don't even think it even matter.
Right.
But
I
see,
think that
this is the thing. Like my mom was married first, but she became a single mother. But again, it's I guess your support. Like my mom had
let's say
support
you look for
with
a
my
wife.
grandparents. So I don't know. I like don't not to bash single mothers.
You're saying like you look for a
'Cause
relationship channel.
wait, huh?
He said you're looking for a wife. Like,
Oh,
You gotta get in the game first.
yeah, you gotta get in the game. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. You gotta goddamn get out there
Yeah,
to
but
get right.
you
You
gotta
gotta
walk
start.
before you gotta crawl before you can walk.
Man, if you want to buy a wife, you can go buy a wife overseas. Some women come back. You go right price, you can buy a wife overseas. I'll tell you that. And all them damn
don't go
military
buy a
dudes.
wife. Do it the natural way. Find yourself a good woman. That's what you do.
Yeah. I did kind of create the name, but I got it from the Godfather. I created the Papa Pill, but I got it from I don't know what made me made this shit, but I just thought his shit was cool and I just made up some shit. But yeah, you can buy a military dude. They buy some wives in a heartbeat, boy. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Imagine buying a wife though. That shit gonna be lame as hell. That's the lamest shit I ever heard in my fucking life. Sorry. I just do it for women my age and up. The young ones don't respect it. I did it also for the women in my family, smooth players and gangsters did fly shit like that. Real women know. Yeah, back in the day, everybody's morals were different. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, have women ever liked nice guys? I don't think a lot of women like nice
Like
guys.
these days, man, women gonna like you more. You know, well, especially for the younger generation, they gonna like them more because they come up talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Just shitting
Even
on
back
them.
when I
Like,
was young, and I ain't that damn old, women like the niggas talk shit, boy. The bad
yeah.
ones
I'm just talking about like, man, yeah. But I think it's to a new level now. Like,
might be.
if you ain't damn
Man,
going hard,
but how many good guys you know? Like a good guy can get a woman when he get old. I seen women like, man, they ain't really feeling that good guy shit when they young. They want that good guy when they old and shit. They want the
man,
good guy. Most women want the good.
fucking goddamn, fucking worn out and shit.
They usually want them. That's fucked up though. Like I think if men understand the concept that they women only want you when you good when they get old. That's true. A woman when she slow down and she ain't got it like that no more. That she want it. Ain't no knock to her. And some women still beautiful. I'm not exactly talking about looks or body. When a woman get old and she slow down, that's what she want. That good guy majority of the
No,
time.
I'm gonna keep it real, man. When they got them worn out,
It is, yeah. They most time when they good guy, a lot of them like shit, or they scared they gonna be alone, or they scared they
yeah,
ain't
like
gonna have
them.
no family. They want to be with a good guy and a
That
goddamn
good
heartbeat.
guy, that good guy lane will come in there.
Right. And
Hey,
then
the other in the fucking the other guy man had a damn prime when she was
yeah,
what I'm saying, had the
I'm gonna
good
tell you it's
years.
so bad. It's a lot of women out here that try to get that good guy when they hit that wall, but then at the end of the day, they don't still want that shit. They still don't
But
want that
see,
shit.
this is the thing. I don't I
Play
don't
till you
agree
find
with
that
that. Like
unicorn. Yeah,
I've
I
gone
agree.
out with a good I went out with a good guy
You a
and
unicorn.
he did me wrong too. He changed up. He thought that I wanted something different and I wanted him to stay the way that he was, but he let different boys, his friends and stuff, talk in his head saying like, I think you should treat Charity this way or that way and stuff. And I'm like, why would you listen to them? So I had to break up with him because he changed up to being a bad boy and I didn't want a bad boy.
I'm gonna tell you like this. This is my opinion. People ain't gonna like it. I think and then this might not be what people gonna
And then
like.
but look, then afterwards it was just like, well dang, I can't even get a good guy being a good guy. I might as well go out with bad boys since a bad boy wants to turn into
Man,
a
that
I mean
don't
like a
make
good
sense.
guy wants to turn
I'm gonna
into a
tell you
bad boy.
why.
Like it just doesn't make any
Man,
sense.
that don't make sense what you saying. So all of a sudden you get hurt by one guy. Now you want a bad guy. That mean you always wanted some goddamn. Ain't no one guy gonna make you like no bad guy. That's crazy. One guy made you want to date bad guys. You gave up on good
He
guys
was
that quick.
a really good like he was like I even his name is David Knight. Want to look him
You
up.
gave
Like
up
he
on
is
good.
a
Listen to
good
yourself
he
now.
was a good person.
Listen to
David
yourself.
Knight sound like a white guy.
No, he's a black guy.
Let me
He
ask
was
you a
there.
question.
And his dad was a doctor. Like he was a football player. He had good grades. I
Let
mean,
me
he
ask you a
was
question
he was a
now.
nice
And listen to
guy.
yourself though. You gave up on good guys once after one time. One time. That's all it took. That's crazy. You didn't even give them a chance. How the hell you gonna know anything off one time? That don't even make sense. That means
He
if a woman
look, he started treating me really bad. Like he really hurt
and you
my
gave
feelings.
up on, so all of a
Hey,
sudden
let me say this though. Let me say this. How do you know that one who he was from the start? Anyway, you know what I'm saying?
He wasn't. And then even after the fact and stuff, he had a talk with me. He apologized to me. You
Yeah,
know, he said, "I'm sorry, Charity, for the way that I treated you because that's not me." He said he got some bad advice from some bad people and he shouldn't have treated me that way. So
yeah,
no, it was like we're mutually friends, but it was just like, well, dang,
yeah,
like, are all the good guys gonna do this? with me. Or but I've gone out with a couple of good guys in my life. I have a balance. There's a balance.
That's something O said. What do you think about the young guy, rich nigga solutions? What the hell is that? Who is that?
He said being an asshole is for ugly guys. Handsome man don't have to be mean.
I don't know about that.
Who this nigga, man?
I gotta look that shit up though. Fuck, he reversing the
That shit
game different
funny,
than
man.
anybody. So that means the ugly guys out here winning then.
He said an asshole is for ugly. He said the handsome man don't have to be mean. They can just be themselves.
Shit, bitches think Chris Brown goddamn fine. He still doing nasty shit though, so that helped him out even more. Yeah, if you just goddamn supremely nice looking guy, I
But
don't know.
even then though, if you they gonna eventually like they can still think you're lame.
Yeah, they're gonna think you a lame. That might hurt you though, man. You can't be with so nice. I don't know. I ain't never heard it. He saying ugly guys.
Like you can be a good guy, man. It's just like what I'm saying. You gotta you can't just rely solely on it.
But you know, a lot of women want to turn a bad guy into a good guy. So if a woman don't want to change you, then she ain't gonna really want. If you already what she want, then
You need to come to her, man, fucked up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have something she want to change about you. She gotta be like, I want to get him away from the game. Like if you a player, she like, I want to make him be a husband, get away from being a player. That women like shit like that. Or if you're a street nigga, she want to turn him to a church nigga. Some shit like that though. In my opinion,
you can't. These days, you can't come. I mean, you can't come with the total package. You can't come with this shit, man. You gotta be a little fucked up these days.
Yeah, you gotta be a little fucked up. It ain't gotta be no street shit. You gotta come with that damn something that ain't good. Because if she don't see she can change you, she ain't gonna
Shit. Yeah, I just got out of jail, man.
Yep. Yep. Or you can goddamn be like, man, shit, I'm selling a little bit. Or you can be like, man, I stay with a different bitch. I'm fucking with all these chicks.
Yeah, I'm trying to settle down, man. I've been damn running through these bitches, man.
Yeah, you gotta have that nasty shit with you a little bit. And they ain't got, like I said, don't go out here and do no crimes, but you gotta have to get, or you gonna have to be like, man, them bitches stay on me. And you gonna have to make yourself seem like everybody like you and shit. That good guy shit. Or you gotta be funny or something. I mean, if you funny, they ain't a bad, that's different, but you gotta be bad from the start. Or don't work like that. Yeah, you gotta be bad from the start. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, I put like this though. I think too, you got to be yourself though. Don't try to be nobody else. Like I can't goddamn come into no situation trying to be a bad guy. It won't fit me. Like I can't come in there being nasty. It won't work because I couldn't stand the character long enough. Because it just don't fit me. I have to be myself because she might like me for who I am. At the end of the day, I could probably rehearse this shit and be it. I can practice it. Anybody can practice it because you know, like at jobs, if you say something over and over and over and over again, like a call center, it becomes like repetitive. You can become a nasty guy if you practice on it every day and shit. But at the end of the day, you gotta start believing. Your mind gonna have to start believing I'm a nasty guy. And you know what's gonna happen? Once your mind start believing it, in my opinion, your actions gonna start doing it. There's nowhere in the hell you're gonna go like I'm saying I'm from Atlanta in all my videos. I'm starting to believe I'm from Atlanta. I say it so much, I can go out here and I could be like, yo, what up? They be like, what up? I could be talking to a woman. She's like, where you from, Atlanta? That's the first thing that come out my mouth because I've said it so much. I'm starting my mind is believing that shit. So if you start acting gangster and doing street shit, you're gonna start believing you that person. Like you know how like undercover cops that go into these goddamn places and become, you know, you see it in movies. The undercover cop start getting so deep into this shit, he start believing he a gangster. So you can become a street nigga, but you might goddamn get too deep in that shit if you start really believing in your mind because you might start actually doing dirty shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you think, Brian? Cherry?
Yeah.
I think you can get into the mindset of that shit. It can be dangerous. Why you think like people who play a character on movies, they become that person? They start believing the person in mind. So it can become like even doing Papa Pimp, it might be hard to get out of character sometimes. I might start becoming that person like goddamn Papa Pimp all the goddamn time. And it's good if that's who you are and you want somebody to believe. You gotta get into character. Some people don't know how to get out of character and shit. And that shit, it could be bad, it could be good. Imagine getting into character with some shit that ain't good and shit, and that become who you are. That shit crazy. I'd be like, damn, you became a horrible person because of a character. My bad. His name is Real Nigga Solutions. Okay, I gotta look up Real Nigga Solutions. You know, I might have to subscribe. I want to hear his concept. I say a woman tries to change the bad guy into a good. They do. They do. A lot of women want to change the guy. They want to change the guy. He ain't gotta really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he too bad, they might not fuck with him, but they want to change. I mean, I remember I was fucking with this chick one time. She went through my phone and she seen I had said something to a woman. I was going to file my taxes, And I was like, damn, I ain't got my phone. I ain't got my other phone. So I hit her up and I said, you got my phone? She said, yeah, I got it. And then she said, she took a long time to text me the information I was looking for. She was looking through my messages. Man, I cussed her ass out because I was like, well, first of all, that's some old shit in my phone. Second of all, why you looking through my shit? Let's give me what I'm looking for. I need the numbers to these places so I can file my taxes. And then I'm gonna tell you, I don't go through people's shit. I think she had some shit with her anyway. So one night I was at her house and she took a shower before me and I took a shower after her and she left her phone in there. So I said, man, let me get on some dirty shit too. Let me look at this woman's phone. Let me see what she bought. She trying to play me like I'm some nigga doing something dirty. We weren't even in no relationship, but she wanted to be. I looked at her phone, man. She was saying something about I want to fuck with this nigga. He dangerous, but he ain't no good for me. I was seeing that shit. I was like, oh hell, okay. Okay.
Hey, it go back to earlier. All right. Was you wrong? Was you wrong?
Yeah, but she was wrong too, though. I just matched her wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong because I don't normally do shit like that, but I matched her ass though. I was cool with being wrong in that situation. I don't like the fact what she did. I think in that situation, I felt, and somebody else might not agree, I felt that you gotta match that down. It ain't like it's like somebody punching in your face and you punch them back. Are you in the wrong? Some people gonna say you in the wrong for punching them back. Like somebody punch, I always was taught somebody smack you smack their ass back. But in some people's eyes, you're supposed to turn the other cheek. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean, end of the day, she did something I didn't like, so I did the same thing. It ain't nothing I've never done before, but I felt like let me find out what she was about. And I found her friend telling her, you don't need to fuck with him, a bad guy. And then she was saying things about me, talking about Corey, a good guy. And I was just like, hell no, this chick trying to play me. I was getting played, bro, in my eyes. Up to that part, I was like, she was saying a whole lot of stuff. I would have never knew it. Yes, it was wrong, but it was wrong for her to go through my phone. So it was time to leave her the fuck alone anyway. You going through my shit. I should have left her alone, but what would you have did, Prime? Charity, what would y'all have did in that situation?
If somebody goes through my phone, there's nothing that
I told her to go in there and give me the information. She reading other shit.
Exactly. Like you did I would have just left her alone. Because my thing is don't touch my phone. I'm not touching your phone. Don't touch my phone.
I'm not trying to be with her though. So I mean, you were wrong, but it was wrong. She was wrong too. So I just matched her energy. What about you, Prime? What you would have did? They never find out that you're not from ATL. No, if I'm trying to date them or something. No, they don't never find out unless I'm trying to date them.
I was like, fuck it. I ain't trying to be with you no way. I ain't trying to be in them. I ain't trying to be in them.
The only reason I looked through her phone is I wanted to goddamn find out if she had some dirt so I could use it against her too. So I could talk shit like this. You ain't perfect. I just didn't like what she did. I'm not trying to be with her, but it's the point she was trying to be with me. So I just got them said, let me go and look through her phone, find out. I know this bitch got some shit going on too. But I get it though. I didn't have to, but she started the shit though. And matching somebody's energy on shit like that, it don't make no sense. It was over at that point. Like we either gonna continue to do what we do, or we can go on by our separate ways. But imagine if I did want to go with her. I had thought about it, but I never came into the situation wanting to be with her. So she would bet, and I'm not trying to say I'm all that, but she was begging me to damn talk to her and shit. And I considered it until she did that shit, and then I looked at my phone and I was like, yeah, okay. But you shouldn't go through people's stuff and stuff like that. But she should have never did me. She didn't respect me, so I felt like me match this damn energy because you wrong for going through my phone. And if she had left her phone in my place and she needed her stuff, I ain't gonna go through her shit. I would have tried. I'm gonna be like Temptation is a bitch. I would have thought about it.
Yeah.
But let's say I had went through her phone, I would have never told her.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never really been through my. I have took a chick's phone and like send people messages and shit, just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like I sent some messages to people on there. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But most times you let somebody see your phone, people might look at stuff. My thing is, let's say she had left her phone in my crib. If I ain't trying to be with her, I probably would have looked at the messages maybe, but I wouldn't have threw it in her face. I would just laugh about the shit. I might not even look through the shit. I'm like, fuck it. But I didn't like the fact that she did it to me, and I'm like, damn, you all right? What's wrong with you acting like that, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's all about opinion. Some people gonna agree with me, like, yeah, you gotta match the energy. Other people be like, nigga, yeah, you shouldn't have done that shit.
What do you think the difference is between
I'm gonna holler at you, bro. You have a good night, Nuts Hanging.
You dating cause you date white guys sometimes, right? It's charity.
I know this right here.
Yeah.
Talking to me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
You talking to me?
I have dated a couple.
All right, what's the main difference between them and black guys for dating? Like,
Mm,
Trey
hmm.
would lost that for a minute. Like, I don't know, he ain't talking to me. I don't date men. I was like,
um,
damn, he had asked me that shit. That shit been wild. I'm like, damn, bro, you tripping, ain't
let me see. What is the difference?
you?
Uh,
Are they better? Are they better men?
oh no, I can't say they're better. No, 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 no. There's a different approach.
You ain't had sex with a white man before.
Huh?
You ain't had sex with a white man before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So hmm, they are kind of different in bed too, just a little. Um, I don't know. It was just,
Yeah. How many
I
white
don't
guys
know.
have you dated?
Huh?
How many white guys have you dated?
Just a couple, just two.
you got multiply that by 2.
Um,
Yeah,
but
you
they are. I don't know. Their approach was a lot. What Papa Pimp would consider is more the style of being a simp. You know, they're more they're kinder.
But that
They're
don't make you a simp because they kind. I'm
I mean,
kind
well,
too.
they just have a different approach of being um
They can get away with this shit though.
Well, they can. Like they can get away with being feminine. I see some of them act feminine and shit. Nobody really say nothing about it. I see them act feminine. They can get away with. They can do a lot of stuff we can't do. Me, I think black men are more masculine. Not all of them are feminine. I've seen feminine white guys. Nobody thought they was fruity. Like you know the ones that is really fruity, but I've seen white guys be a lot more feminine than black men have. Not on no fruity type stuff. They were more feminine, and nobody thought nothing of it. But if a black man had to do the same shit, they be like, oh, hell, that nigga fruity as hell. They can get away with being more feminine than us.
that is true.
In my
I
opinion,
get that.
and it's just an opinion because some people might disagree. Because I don't mean like we know a real fruity white guy compared to a white guy who just got some feminine ways. Like a
Yeah.
black man can have a little feminine ways, man. We'll be questioning that motherfucker. I think it's just the concept we have that we don't like that shit. I think that if a black man I think a black man can be a little feminine and not be like that, but we're gonna think like that. I always knew when I grew up, if a black man had any kind of feminine in him, man, they like that nigga right there down low, he getting it in. They won't give him no pass, but a white guy don't got to worry about that type of shit all the time.
No, they don't.
No
And
problem.
they just like I don't know, the way that their approach and the way that they talk to you, the way that they kind of like understand you a little bit better, they are more open kind of with the emotion part and not so um what word am I trying to say or think of? Um just like you said, they have that energy of where they just know how to open up. It's almost like they were taught to understand their emotions and not kind
Some
of
of them, some of them.
turn their backs.
Because I remember this
You know,
black woman
when
told. I remember this black woman told me one time she tried to date a white guy. He went in for the kiss. She said she cringed up, so she didn't really want to fuck with him.
mm.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't date I don't date guys. I wouldn't know. Like white women, I'm pretty sure they different than black women.
And it's something about like they're romantic. They're just like they're different. They're just
So you
different.
saying black
I
guys
mean,
are more
I had this the second white dude. He was a personal trainer. Like I told you, I don't know what it is about personal trainer and stuff. I'm even now talking to a personal trainer right now, and I'm just like, what is
Are you
up with
talking
this
to a
guy?
personal trainer right now?
Yeah, I don't
How
know what
long,
it is
how
with
long y'all
like
been
the
talking?
huh?
How long y'all been talking?
What now? A month?
Okay,
Almost close to a
so
month.
he cool with the 3 month rule.
We,
We haven't gone on a date.
what
Damn,
12,
y'all been
12 month
talking a
rule?
month.
You mean 12-month rule?
Oh yeah, 12 month rule. Y'all ain't never went on a date. Y'all been talking for a month. Damn.
Yeah, we're going to go on my birthday.
What the fuck is he? Y'all been talking for a month. Ain't went on a damn date.
No, we're just like conversating right
For a
now.
month?
Just
Why?
yeah.
Okay, let me ask you a
Sure
question.
said, sure said they sending news right now.
Let me ask you a question, Chill. Why has it been? Why y'all waiting a month? Like y'all too busy?
Yeah, he has his clients. He's doing his thing right now, and I'm
Oh, so
doing
he
my
don't got
thing.
time. He don't got time.
Yeah. So we're gonna meet up on my birthday, and
Y'all remember? Probably, you remember that dude that came on the show that said he was fucking with a chick that lived far away. He said he was spending nights sometimes and he wasn't messing with her. Shit, they had been talking for a while. You remember that guy that came on the show?
Yeah.
That was like one of
Yeah.
the first like beginning lives, and I was having more people coming on. I remember
Yeah,
that
you know
dude.
what? I was thinking, I forgot. I was thinking it was like somebody. He was on the show. Yeah, I was thinking it was somebody I
Yeah,
saw
it
on
was a black guy.
YouTube.
He was from I think
Yeah,
he was in the military. Not the guy that come on here in the military.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if he was a military guy. I think he worked and traveled.
I remember
In
now.
Hawaii or
Yeah,
some shit. He
yeah.
said he goddamn used to spend a night with him. They wouldn't even do nothing in the bed. They
No, it was somewhere he was going over.
different, bro.
Somewhere else. It was somewhere in Asia.
I gotta look at that shit. That shit
It
was
was,
a
it was
long.
somewhere in Asia.
That was a long time ago. I was like, damn. He was actually like they had been talking
I
for a
think it
while.
was Japan or China, somewhere in China or
He would
somewhere.
spend a night with her and shit. And damn, that's the sleep in the bed beside him on nothing like that going on. I was like, what kind of relationship y'all got? Y'all
Cause he
home?
went over there. He went over there and was dancing and shit or something.
They home girls, and they like that's some home girl type shit. Y'all spending the night just sleeping in the bed. Like I didn't understand what they had going on unless they was like both like waiting into marriage. And I understood it, but she was weird. They had a weird relationship. I remember that guy because he was on here and he was young kind of, but he was kind of like he was cool with this shit. Everybody thought this shit was strange as fuck. I still ain't gonna forget that chick that came on the show that she was like irritating every fucking body. That shit she would tell her boyfriend came on, the nigga was shitting on them. She was the most irritating. I mean, she was cool until she got that in group. She was just irritating as fuck. I was like, God. Like she was whining so bad on her. Everybody was like, man, don't talk, man, chill. Let her talk, girl. This shit was goddamn.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of ready to talk some shit.
And then she got me is she gonna come back on Instagram and try to make me look like the bad person. I'm like, bitch, shut up. What are you talking about? Talking about you should have checked the people. Like I supposed to took her side. She said, nah, that ain't how I go. I ain't taking nobody's side. Nobody took shots at you out of your name. They just was saying, your boyfriend's a simp. They didn't agree with you. She said I supposed to defended her and the women that was on the show, and I disagreed with her. Like I ain't defend nobody on the show. You got your own goddamn balls and or whatever. You a woman. You gotta take it for yourself.
Hey, Papa
Yes.
Fam. I'm gonna use my tablet, so I'm gonna come into the room again. Like, go out, come in.
But that's one thing I hate about sometimes with women, though. They feel like if they come on your platform that you're supposed to take up for them and defend them and protect them and shit. Like, hold up, I gotta protect you on the platform. Men don't act like that. I don't
Yeah,
think that's
I
fair.
ain't trying to be funny to them, but I thought they're supposed to be independent. So
Right, even
me
if they ain't
too.
trying to be independent, we on a talk show. Why are you want? I'm not your man. Why am I defending for you?
No, look, virtually.
Oh, that's stupid. I'm not your man. My job is not to protect you. But I remember my homeboy from Vegas said that my job is to protect the person that come on my show. I said that means I gotta protect the men and the women. Then fuck it. Like you can't goddamn protect just women. That's not fair. I'm gonna protect the women and not the men. Like the men can goddamn handle themselves. I'm gonna protect only the
But I'm
women.
saying this is a virtual. This and nobody's in the same room together.
What it sound like she wanted me to damn mute y'all when y'all say something, let her talk her shit. Nah, that ain't how I go, baby. I'm sorry. That ain't fair. That's not that ain't nobody gonna like that. People are not gonna like me. They gonna like, man, you biased and shit. They gonna be like, you a simp. That is a simp, a motherfucker who muting the dudes so they can't talk the shit and let the women say what they want to go. Damn, you gonna ruin your damn fan base. They gonna like this nigga a super simp. I might well turn this channel to goddamn Papa Simp. And now cater to the women then because I'm up here goddamn letting the men like the men y'all can't. That's like me telling every time women come on the show, men, now you can't talk shit to these women. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And some guys might do it, but you would have to reverse your channel and cater to women because
Hey, Cherry said she ready to break in for the new year. In the new year.
oh yeah, she didn't break in. I remember when I got that dude, the rapper chick came on here. She was arguing with old boy. That shit went ugly. They both look just
Oh
like.
man, this shit
That
took a
shit,
left turn.
he was wanting to holler, but then he started damn saying some shit she didn't like though.
Yeah, she was disrespecting him.
She didn't like his opinion on. He was pretty much talking about like her man was using her, and that
Yeah,
one.
mama saying after that, that's just a different opinion, but she started disrespecting him.
Yeah, talking about she acting like he was broke and shit. She was wild, bro.
Oh wow.
That shit was crazy. Or the chick that act like a monkey and shit. I ain't know what the fuck wrong with her. But I mean, it been some crazy people come on. So it's a little bit hard to get people on the show. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some women want to come on here. Some women They'll come. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get some more women on the show. I need more than one to come on the show. Though. It's hard to get guys that want to come on the show. Cause when the women come up here, don't nobody want to come up here and talk. They scared.
I don't know why.
I hit one woman
I
up that I
mean,
hit.
because everybody has their opinion. I guess I don't know. I guess people are just.
I remember this light skinned chick that came on my channel. She must have forgot who I was. I hit her up and she was like, "Who is this?" I hit her on there on Instagram. I'm like, "They forgot who I am." I'm like, "Hello, bitch, your channel trash." But I ain't take. I was like, "Cool." She don't know who the fuck I am. Man. I don't know how the fuck you forgot.
Yeah, where your OnlyFans friends at?
Oh, you talking about her?
No, your OnlyFans friends. You know, you got.
Oh man, I ain't heard. They'll come on here. I ain't heard from them in a while. I probably could hit them up. I can hit them up. They'll come on here. Yeah, I like when they come on here. They used to pop up though. It's gonna be some times they gonna pop up. I don't know what's going on. I bet they got some great stories.
They might try to recruit on charity.
Yeah, they might. Hey, old girl, no, you know, I ain't got no problem with. She know how to goddamn find some friends that's down with that crazy shit. She good at finding friends like that. I guess to say like they said, fans of a feather flock together. So she know how to pick them. She know what you look for.
I mean, I give it to them. They some quality.
Yeah, they some quality. You know what I'm saying? Like they cool.
Yeah,
they cool to be some friends with. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them personally. Like, is they cool to be around? You know, they might come with some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. That shit was crazy. But I mean, I like to get them on the show. I like to get them on the show. I wish I could get a lot of people that came on the show before. I know that chick from Charlotte. She ain't coming on here. She from Washington D.C. She know she was from Charlotte. She thought she was better. She'll never come on here again.
I want to be one day, man, when I can just go. I want to be when I can even speak freely, man. Like I want to speak.
But I would love to get some of them people back on the show, like a lot of them to come back on. But some of them said, I know some of them ain't coming back because they don't want to be. They don't want nobody to say nothing to them. They want everybody to say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and shit. I'm like, oh, now old boy won't even doing it. The Hispanic guy that kept saying Lucy, Lucy, and one of them got mad as hell. I'm like, hold on, motherfucker can't say Lucy, Lucy. Like you letting Lucy, Lucy bother you. We knew what he was trying to say, but you think if somebody kept saying big head, if I get mad, that means I must think I got a big ass head. I'm like, why would I get fucking mad about somebody saying big head? Until they say my name, I'm not gonna give a fuck. But we knew who. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who the Hispanic guy was talking about. I just heard him say Lucy, Lucy. That shit got mad as fuck. And then they started.
So, Papa Pimp, do you go out? I have a question. Do you go out with different cultures, like white, Hispanic?
I mean, I go out with a Hispanic, but I ain't never really, I ain't never really dated one. I mean, when I was younger, this Hispanic chick, like, I ain't never really dated them. If anything, I've dated women from other cultures, they were black. But Hispanic, whites, I ain't no fucking no white chicks, man. And they ain't what I like.
When we coming up, man, we call black women who date white guys, we call them ghetto gaggers. That's what we call them.
This is crazy. But my thing is, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I just ain't never been into like probably because a lot of where I'm from, I don't know, dudes who dating white chicks. I'm gonna date no trash though. This is my opinion. If I'm gonna lower my standards to get a white one, I couldn't do it. I don't think that's fair. I'm like, shit, you gotta meet the standards of the women I date normally. And as far as looks, I'm not gonna give it no white chick I'm not attracted to just to have a white chick. And I've seen a lot of dudes doing it growing up. They see a white chick, she could be trash, in my opinion. And they'll be like, man, I'm gonna fuck with her. She a white chick. I'm like, this shit crazy.
Prime, have you dated out of your race?
No.
Dated? You mean like relationship?
Yeah.
Not no relationship. No.
I ain't never fuck with no chick outside my race. I ain't saying out. I ain't never done it.
You said you are in a relationship?
No, I said I have never been in a relationship out of my race.
I've dated or had sex with a woman that was white or Hispanic or nothing like that. But I remember I hear people act like it's something different. I'm like, that shit ain't too different. Can't be too different.
It's not too different. It's just,
it might be different as far as how they act, but man, it's this woman and a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people lie somebody. You don't know who nobody fucking with. I mean,
hell, mess around with a white chick. That's different.
I ain't never messed around with a white chick.
I remember the first one was what's her name?
I could have.
Anyway, it was a different experience.
She wouldn't be my type though. If she ain't my type, I can't. If it's my type, I could. I I ain't never really pursued white women enough to even fuck with them like that. I ain't never done that. So at the end of the day, I probably could have met a woman that would have been my type that was white, but I never pursued them enough to even find that woman that was my type. As far as physical. Now I focus on Hispanics, but I won't pursue them enough either.
Man, you gotta give me old Hispanic, man.
I ain't never pursued them enough either. So it just, at the end of the day, I only fuck with black chick because it was just easier. But I have had some white women. If I'd have been around, like when I went to Kentucky, white women was coming. I probably would have been up there longer. I might have would have experienced it. And I was younger, but that was a different time. Now it's just like, I don't know, man. I ain't got time for no white woman. She might not really like me and shit.
Really, man, it's kind of hard to them. I'm trying to be funny. It's kind of hard to date a white woman after you turn a certain age.
It sounds hard to date. She don't want your ass.
Well, I'm talking, but not even that. He start falling off early.
Right. I think when they're younger, they more experimental with this shit too. Fucking with black guys. I don't know. Maybe older too. I think more younger, you got a better shot. But this is my opinion. Like they younger, they into that shit. They might not want to be with you. They want to fuck with black guy. They were trying to fuck with me when I was 21 in Kentucky. Probably, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying they won't do it now. I just think it was different. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, it's a lot of that interracial dating shit going on. I don't think I'm looking for it. So it just like when I see white women walk by, I don't even feel like they even check me out or anything. And I feel different when I cold approach them too.
I want to fuck with a white dude's wife.
Well, you know me. Like my great grandfather, he was white, and then my other great grandfather on my dad's side, he was Irish. So, you know,
okay,
it's just like I don't have like a limit of who I can be with. You know,
I ain't limited. I just know at the end of the day, no matter if I had to mess with different races like white, Chinese, Asian, Hispanic, I'm gonna be more comfortable with a black woman.
Don't really. Hey man, I'm being honest. Don't really matter what race you date. You still a nigga though.
You see what?
Still a nigga.
You still a nigga. Yeah. I just feel more comfortable with the black women. But I mean, you never know. I don't know. I just don't think I'd date her. Seriously, fun and serious is two different things. But yeah, you are still a nigga to a lot of, or to their family. She might not think you a nigga, and their family think you that. So at the end of the day, you know, I think about that type of stuff too. Then you might meet a woman of another race, and her family don't think of you.
Man, I'm interested in trying some different races though.
But it's gonna be at least one family member out of that culture that's gonna be like, man, it's a nigga right here. It's always gonna be like, there's no way in the hell you're gonna be dating another race and not one person don't think like that.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard to get an Indian.
Yeah, I seen some bad Indians back when I was a while ago. Good God.
Native Americans is different, but Indians.
I seen that black dude holler that bad Indian chick. She was like, he didn't have a chance. But I mean, I give him respect for trying.
They like to stick with their own.
Yeah, their religion and everything. They don't want to fuck with nobody else. Or even Afghanistan's and shit. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Some nigga talking about.
I met an Afghanistan before. She was Americanized, but
I met one on a plane, but it was different though. Like this dude talking about he was damn fucking with him, running through him. I said, man, you ain't running through no Afghanistan chicks, bro. Stop it. Like, why are you meeting these Afghanistan chicks? They got code. They believe in their own race too. They don't fuck around with no niggas. I don't know. I don't even think the American ones do that shit. I ain't never seen no Afghan chick and no black dude dating. Have you? Have y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could be fucking around on the low and shit, some young ones, but they ain't gonna date each other. That shit. I remember that dude I'm cool with, I used to work with. I said something about his daughter. I said something about some Afghan women. He was like, man, there's a lot of good women here. He made it clear there's a lot of good women here. He was just letting me know, don't go over that Afghan with this shit. Fuck around and get.
Where was he from?
He was from Afghanistan.
Oh.
He let me know pretty much with his own words that man.
Okay.
He let me know.
Oh, you mentioned somebody who was from Pakistan.
He was Pakistan or Afghan, Pakistan. That's somebody I worked with before. He let me know when I said something about fucking with his daughter, fucking with somebody joking. He let me know, nah, don't fuck with that. Like, and then he got a point. Going over there, it wouldn't be cool. You don't know what might happen. If you go over there trying to fuck with them women, I'm doubt it ain't gonna go cross good. I don't want to go nowhere about.
I seen on YouTube that dude what's his name? He got a YouTube. He go to different countries. So they was on him hard.
Yeah, they might fuck with you. Is it risky?
I wouldn't fuck with it.
It's just risky. Like they over here. I mean, I ain't saying they won't fuck with you. You got to go to their country to fuck with them, and then you got to take the chances of how that. I'm like, I feel like this. How do the men feel about you? That's what I'm worried about. Fuck with the women. Like they might like you. How do the men feel about this shit? The men don't like it, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, people can say the same thing in the United States. The men might not like, but I think it's more dangerous in countries like Afghanistan because they just on some different shit. I don't want to go over there and can't come back for fucking with a woman.
Yeah,
And I might be going out. I might be taking it too far, but I feel like if you go to Africa, a black country, Jamaica, these black countries, they might not like this shit, but they more likely to be cool with this shit. They more likely to be cool with it. You ain't gonna get no. They ain't gonna be like, don't fuck with him because you black. They look at you as black. It's different. You go to Afghanistan, the women might
from
be
now
like,
on when I go out, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't really be checking for other races like that. But then I'm gonna start though. I'm gonna start just so I can, you know what I'm saying. I don't really be even like paying them much mind.
I don't even get the signals from them. Like I don't understand that signals the same as black women though. I'm pretty sure they ain't too much different. I don't be paying attention because they don't give me the same signals and shit. Or they
Now
just
I don't even count white because they like you get them, but
yeah, but I don't even understand that signals all the time. Like it's just different. I understand that they actually hit on you, but it's just different.
Like I prefer black men. Don't get me wrong. Like I love them the most, but I'm okay with going outside of my right. Well,
but at the end of the day, if a woman like you, she'll give you the same signals. I just don't understand. I just don't never. I really can't talk much on how many women other.
I never even. I don't know. Maybe I had. I don't know if I had a conversation with an Asian chick before.
And they don't flirt the same either. I mean, I remember one time I was out here where I live in. I was in this area where it was nice and a lot of different people. I seen this chick walk, but I don't know if she was Asian, Chinese. She was straight. I seen her look at me, look down at me. I don't know if she was looking because she was about it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and that probably could have been an opportunity. Like you said, I'm not looking for it as much because it's just something don't happen. Like I would have to be seriously looking for this shit. And sometimes I think my mentality, I'm gonna feel like it's a waste of time. Like, man, I'm looking for this shit.
don't feel like that. Like, change your mindset.
Yeah, but in a lot of times,
you might be missing.
A lot of times,
be missing a soulmate. That's.
Yeah. No, I don't think I'm missing a soulmate, no white or Asian or nothing like that. This is my opinion. I don't think I'm missing no soulmate.
You don't know what God has for you, so you can't say that.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, you don't know them ain't them shit. Hey, you don't know them pimp. Might be them. Might be them.
I don't think so. I know what I like.
Know.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, my sister, that's like somebody telling me, man, you start thinking about you paying attention to these fat shit. That might be a soul thing. Like, nigga, nah, you just trying to put something I don't like in front of me. That's easy.
Like charity, man, you never know, man. You might, if it don't work out with the trainer, man, you never know. You might run across a lesbian or something. To change your life.
I get what she's saying though. You know what I'm saying? I get what she's saying. Like, be open. It's just that I just don't. It's just something I would have. I'm not saying I couldn't. I could go out. Like, I don't even like doing the videos going up to them women like that. I went to some white women. It's just different. They nice. It's just so motherfucking different. And then I don't like the fact that a few of them got scared and acting like I was just like looking like they were terrified and shit. I'm like, what looking like that for? Like, black women don't do that. They might not. They don't look terrified and shit. I don't like that.
Well, I know a lot of them rough around the edges. White women be about it. You know what I'm saying? They be like the ones you can tell they been ran through.
But these one of nice looking white women. They look terrified.
No, I'm just saying.
Looking terrified when I walked.
Yeah, I was just making up. It ain't had to do what you said.
Yeah, you're right. Rough around the edges. It is white women that ain't gonna act like that. I don't like. I mean, could a black woman look terrified too? It's just not the same. Even the Hispanic women will be looking fucking terrified when you come up to them. Like that chick I did with the booty video. She wasn't terrified. She couldn't talk English.
Some white women do that to me, and I don't even be trying to approach them about no.
Yeah, they look like looking you terrified and shit. All right, hold on. I don't like that terrified look. That shit like that turned me off. Like they goddamn scared of you up front. Or like one time, and I might be wrong. I was walking in an area of daylight, and it was like a place where stores is. I'm walking behind a white woman. She looked back so many times. I guess she thought I was getting too close. I'm like, bitch, we were far away. And maybe I was wrong, but I don't see black women do that. She just kept looking back like, bitch, I'm not following you. We in a public fucking place. And I might have been wrong, but I felt like she was looking back, worrying about me being behind her. Like, don't you know it's daylight and we around other people? and I could be wrong. That might just be I took it the wrong way. I never see black women really do that. I don't want to date
Yeah.
nobody who damn scared of me and thinking like, oh man, like she got that mentality of fear. I don't want to fuck with her.
Some be acting so scared they scare me.
Yeah, and then you don't know what they might do. They you know you don't want to
Yeah.
get no bad situation. And like you said, everybody ain't the same though. It's just some of them. And I think even when I cold approached, a lot of them was nice. They were very friendly, and some of them like just weren't interested. You knew they weren't into black guys probably, or if they was, they won't. It was back in the day or whatever. They just didn't seem like they liked me. And so, like only a few of them was terrified.
Hey, I know what you need to do, man. Get you a shirt that says, "I love white women and be approaching black women."
Oh, man, yeah, black women. That'll be a good damn in a full body one too. Or they got
Yeah,
you
yeah.
better
I
do it.
love, I
I
love.
need to look that up. I love white women plus black women.
Yeah,
Oh man,
but I love white women over there. You
that's
want
a
to
good
shirt?
controversial video. And then do the video and then do a damn like I could do the code approach and then do a live on that shit.
Yeah,
Then you got to get some women on here for that shit though. That
yeah,
shit gonna be really controversial. I do this shit. I gotta look up a shirt. I might have to get it custom made.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you
But
have to touch them.
I got the one with the I like fat chicks though. That should be controversial. I ain't wore that shit yet. Walking up to women where I like fat women. Somebody gonna get offended. But definitely with the one I like white women, black women. Oh man, that shit gonna be
Well,
crazy.
how about you? I mean, can't you make a custom make that says I like thick women?
Thick women, yeah, I don't think no woman gonna get bad about that. That ain't gonna be no lot of controversy. I like fat women and I like white women. It's gonna be controversial. Going up to black women.
hey, I see. Hey, they got one. Man, I see something on here now.
Yeah. What about one that say, man, I like whores? That'd be a good one too. You know what I'm saying? Going up to any woman talking about I like whores, she gonna be like,
Yeah,
okay, that's 3 good shirts. I need to look at. I like whores. I like whores. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Or some shit I like, or you have a shirt I like women that get on their knees. Some women gonna get offended by that shit. Some women gonna get offended though. You know what I'm saying? I can hear it now, like they gonna be like disgusted. I don't know that. Would it be safe to go up to white women with that type of shit for them to goddamn act like I harassed them?
yeah.
And they
You gotta
don't
watch
know
the
if
Make
they
a
change.
black
shirt
women.
that says I like hoes, and then have like a hoe, like a actual tool. You know, kind of make it funny. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna take away from it. Then that means a joke. You don't want them to know it's a joke. It's like me put on a shirt. I like white hoes. I don't know. That shit might be pushing it though. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you don't give a damn, that's like some funny Marco type shit. I'm gonna do the one I like white women going to the black women. I like whores. And who's the other one?
I like thick women, or you said I like fat women.
I like fat women. I already got the I like fat women shirt. I ain't did that one yet.
We'll do the one that I like. I like thick women.
I don't think I like thick women. I don't know. Unless I do it one like I like women with big booty and go up to little booty women. It might be good. I don't know.
That one.
I don't know. Or I like women who got flat. I like women. I can have a shirt. I don't like women with flat chest.
That would be something.
You go up to
Yeah.
a woman who got a flat chest, yeah, they ain't gonna like this shit. It's gonna cause some controversy. You ain't looking to pull shit with them type of shirt on. I'm curious about the one with I like white women because that's not nothing bad really. I want to know how the black women gonna look. They could be like that. If I get a number with that damn shirt on, I'll be
It's
shocked.
gonna be. Hey, I love to see. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be see the action.
Oh man,
See if they pay attention. See
It
if they
might
pay
go
attention.
viral though. It might go viral. I want to see it go. That shit can go viral though. It might go. They might pay attention. I like white women, and then you go up to a black woman. It's gonna have to be very visible. That's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. Let's to get some controversy because that's what people like though. You gonna have them talking shit. I mean, you got to go up to everything. Yeah. Somebody gonna say something. Even the women, it's gonna be some women who gonna pay attention to that shit. There's gonna be some women who ain't gonna think twice. They ain't gonna pay attention to it. Like I wanted to do the ankle monitor shit,
I know if I saw that, I feel. Well, I'm not saying I'm gonna feel some type of way, but I'm gonna be like, why are you coming up to me if you have a shirt on saying you like white women? I'm not white.
Like, shit. I'm just trying to try something new. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone.
Good. I wanted to do the ankle monitor shit. But that's one I don't know if they're gonna see, but they might though. I just couldn't find that shit. That shit goddamn, it was just hard to find. I ain't tried in a while. I might try it again in the summertime. They might see it though. It just that's a questionable one if they gonna see that shit. You can put it on your jeans.
Hey, I love single moms.
Yeah, that's a good one. Or you can have one of them. I don't know. Or you can say, I love single mom. You have one man. I only use single moms for one night stands. That's a good one. I only use single mom for one night stands.
Or
That's gonna
single moms for one night stands.
I only use single mom for one night
What
stands. That's gonna be
is
a
y'all's
classic.
problem
But
about
that's
single
controversy.
mothers?
No, that ain't gotta be how I feel. But you just playing. It's like it's like comedy with it's adding like, entertainment to your shit. That's what people gonna like. That's gonna make people. I'm cold approaching women, doing what I normally do, but I got a shirt on saying I only like single moms for one night stands. That's gonna be a classic right there, boy. You know how many black women? Oh man, that's a.
Single, or you get like single moms
Hey, I
equals
gotta jot this shit down. That's a classic.
single moms equals one night stands.
Yeah, that's gonna be a classic because end of the day, that's gonna give exactly what I'm doing and add an excitement to it, entertainment. That's perfect. That's a perfect way to get people to come to your channel and watch other shit. That's a great one. I gotta write this shit down though. That's a good one before I forget it.
Okay, so
That's a
get a
good one.
pen. Start writing.
That's a good one though, because black women, no disrespect, we know it's a lot of black women that are single mothers. They are not gonna like this shit. They're not.
Yeah,
No, because I'm not liking it right now.
Even women that ain't single moms not gonna like this
but
shit.
now look, but if you put I love single moms in there, they'll change the attitude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you can put on there, man. I love women with 3 baby daddies or some stupid shit. I don't know. The same thing. Single moms. I want to do the one. I only fuck with single moms from one night stand. That's the crazy shit though. It's gonna get it going. That's gonna get it going. I'm probably get cussed out just for going. And I ain't even did anything.
I feel some type of way right now. That's what I'm saying.
Should a person get cussed out for wearing a shirt, but they're not disrespecting you? They're going up.
No, because it's freedom. You get freedom of speech.
And what if the person got? Let me ask you a question. What if the person ain't got no money like that, and that's the only shirt they had?
Yeah.
So you get people gonna get mad at you for a shirt, but they'll be like, "You tell them, man, I ain't have no other shirt. That's the only thing I got."
Look. I hate black women.
Oh man. That's a good one too. I hate black women. Yeah.
Prime, you're cut off.
The end of the day, it's just a shirt though. You ain't saying it. It's just like it's a shirt. Cause people wear shirts all the time. I used to wear some shirts that I know I won't into that shit. I used to wear the shirt when I was younger, be some shirts on them niggas doing some stuff, trying to be cool. I won't into that shit. It was just a shirt. So you saying a shirt or something can be a figure of who you are, right? So they're gonna think that's who you are. That's crazy. That's crazy. A shirt, you don't gotta say it, you just put it on. If a woman came up to me and was liking me and she said I only fuck with white guys, I would think in my head, okay, that's an interesting shirt she came on. I would, if she was straight and I was feeling, I'll take a number, but I'll just be I'll try to figure out like what that shirt mean later on. Or maybe right then, I'm like, what that shirt mean? I would ask her. I think she pranking me. I'm like, you pranking me. You walking around with a shirt saying you like white guys. That shit weird as hell. I'd be like, man, you trying to do a YouTube video. I wouldn't fall for that shit. It'll shock me. But people are not gonna think like I'm thinking, so it's gonna, man, women gonna get started about that. I only fuck with single mom for one night stand. That's gonna be a classic. I don't like black women. That's gonna be a classic.
Because people read shirts.
And
like you may not you. But we
gonna be I like white women only.
No, look. Hey, no, look. You might get a shirt from Tommy Sotomayor, man. Hair hit hooligans.
Yeah, you think they might get mad about it? They might not know who I'm talking about, though.
No. He sells a shirt called Hair Hit Hooligans.
Is he gonna have black women on there? The black women on the shirt? Okay. Yeah. I don't know about this shit called. I'm gonna look into it though. I wanted to say some shit that people gonna be able to read. Like, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be some classics though.
Now, next, are you gonna make like a shop where you're gonna actually sell them and profit off of them too?
Well, then that means I had to create my own shit, my sayings. Then you know what I'm saying? I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. That means you have to make your own sayings though. You know what I'm saying? You can't take it for somebody else and sell it, then you get in trouble. That's that brand. So I mean, I would have to create the shirts and then sell it. But I don't want to. I can sell them shirts too. If I was to sell shirts with stuff on it, it'd have to be some of my sayings for like cold approaching women. I could do that too for entertainment too. People might want to buy that shit. Some people ain't gonna like this shit though. I'm selling shirts and saying, "God damn, I don't like black women." I don't want because I don't feel that way. I don't know if I sell a shirt and start a brand like that. I don't want to do that. That's only for entertainment purpose. I won't sell no shirts like that unless I really feel that way. Because I don't want nobody saying this nigga out here selling shirts saying he don't like black women. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel that. I don't actually feel that way. It's just a joke. But
Yeah.
but
that's how people profit off of money, right? At this point, like they
yeah.
just
But
everybody's
if
selling
you
a shirt, everybody's selling hoodies.
right, and if I do it, it's gonna be something I actually is really new. I'm not gonna do no shit. I don't like black women on the shirt when that's
Hey,
not.
hey, man, hey, I know what you need, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a Make America Great Again shit.
Yep. That's a good one. I need to do the shit with the dreads and shit. I need to do that too.
Yeah, I want to see how they move. Make America Great Again.
They might fuck with me still. They might not like this shit and have some damn a shirt on saying it too. I'll do that too. That's another good idea. I want to do one with the fake dread shit on my head and the head and make got women long ass dreads and shit. I ain't had dreads for not that long, like long ones. Like different shit that make American great shit is gonna be a good one too though. Cause that really, yeah, that's gonna be some controversy. Like women ain't gonna like this shit. Even if they don't say nothing, they gonna be like, they might go back home. This nigga came under me and make America great again. Shit. What the fuck?
You remember them long Dick Johnson shirts?
Yeah, I think I know you're talking about.
Y'all remember them shirts?
I thought you talking about the long tees.
No, it's a character man called Long Dick Johnson.
I know another shirt to be good. Black women are for the streets. That's gonna be some controversy shit. That's definitely gonna cause some controversy.
Yeah.
Somebody might not I might not be able to walk around and call it no women. Somebody start talking shit.
No, you might go. You should definitely might go viral.
Yeah, somebody might get into an argument with somebody. Had to tell them I'm just joking. I'm gonna be surprised, but it might not go. It might not. Yeah, it's definitely good. I got some ideas though. That definitely that Trump shit gonna be good.
Yeah.
I need to have a shirt on. I need an ankle brace on and have a shirt on saying, man, I just got out the pen.
Look, Trump, look. Trump 2024.
Right. Yeah, that motherfucker gonna be crazy. I got this shirt on. I got a shirt that I just got out the pen with a goddamn ankle brace on. That ankle brace is gonna be. It might not. It's visible. I've seen them on people, and I be like, I noticed that shit. I just don't know who's gonna be looking. You know what the tattoos do? Tattoos change up shit, boy. You know that tattoo shit. That changed up shit for real, for real. That changed the game on how women treat you. Some women don't fuck with they see them tats. Boy.
Hey, these a couple ones go in your face and tears.
Yep. I mean, teardrop. This shit, you killed somebody. That shit cool if you go in a good area. I ain't going no bad areas, but that don't. Let's see. Be worried about this shit. I do it. I do the shit, man. I'll be careful where I go to. Teardrop, serious shit. I mean, and women. I mean, you know
I'm not even a person that likes really so many. Like, I like a person that has tattoos, but then I don't. Like, I've seen somebody that has just like the perfect body, just no tattoos.
You just like that body.
Like, yes, you don't have tattoos.
But
you don't have a whole bunch of tattoos.
Charity got that back tattoo.
I have. I don't have any tattoos because I'm highly allergic to dye. I can't even. There's a lot of things that I can't do. So yeah,
tattoos changed the game. When I had them in South Carolina, man, it changed the game how women and men looked at me. Like some women was feeling that shit, and men they looked at me differently. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to size me up and shit. That shit was different. They can change because the type of tats I had on were kind of gangster shit. He said, "What do y'all think about Jewish people?" What you mean? What we think about Jewish people? I don't know. I ain't never really been around no Jewish people that I knew of. To be honest, man, if I have been around, I didn't know. Oh, I might have knew. I don't think I ever knew much about them though. Like I don't got no opinion of them, man. I only see stuff on TV and hear things. It's my experience with Jewish people. I really don't have no opinion of them. I have no bad or good opinion about them because I ain't never really fuck with them like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard for me to say what's my opinion on them because I'll just be making an opinion off something I seen on TV.
But Charity, do you see you got some Jew in you? like some Jewish background?
No, I have Irish, Scottish, German,
Damn.
Cajun, Creole,
Oh, Cajun.
3 tribes Native American.
What is
I'm
Cajun?
American, like I'm 100% American, and I'm very seasoned. I'm full of flavor. Let's put it like that.
Okay, so I never heard like she said she got Cajun and all. What the fuck is that?
Cajun, not Caucasian, but Cajun from Louisiana.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that was something you could have in your Cajun. Okay. You're something different. Creole.
Look it up, Creole and Cajun. Like they're just
Yeah, I
look it
ain't never
up.
heard of that. I gotta look it up. I heard of Creole. I ain't never heard of Cajun. But that's
Yeah.
cool. I know one thing though. I don't like talking about them Jewish people like that. They powerful. Stay away from fucking with them like that. You know what I'm saying? They got so much power though, boy. You don't want to fuck with them.
You already saying too much. Yeah,
I ain't
whole
got
channel
nothing
might be going.
I ain't got nothing against them people right there. I'm cool with them people. I ain't trying to be. I mean, I ain't got nothing against. I don't know them. Just it's dangerous to talk about them like that. They so fucking powerful. And you two got them. You know, they so powerful. That's the only thing I can say. They got some power. They dangerously
I
powerful.
don't know who got more power than them. I don't know. I don't know who got more power than them or the Alphabet Boys.
Yeah, I don't know. It's close. I don't know though, because there are a whole lot of them. I don't know. It's close now though. That's a damn good. That'll be a good controversial debate. But you just gotta be touchy. Those are two touchy things. Them fruit boys and they got them. You know, that's even if you did a controversial video on, you gotta be careful what you say because them motherfuckers gonna be playing with that shit. I don't even like this fucked up that that's what I hate about the world though. You can't even treat it. It's like, man, they want to act like everybody equal. We're not equal. When you can't even say what you feel and shit on platforms and stuff. Like I ain't, you know,
Like
you
it's
got
worse. Like back in the day, you can speak more freely.
yeah, now you gotta be careful and do stuff for the bag, especially if you get in the bag. You'll be a damn fool to ruin your bag over that shit. And I mean, don't get it wrong. If you trying to make me do something that's questionable, I'll say fuck the bag. Man. Don't get it wrong. But as far as my opinions on something, I'll be like, I ain't got no opinion on this shit. Don't ask me that stuff, man. I don't care. Cause you know what I'm saying? It's dangerous. But I ain't gonna kiss nobody ass for it, but you gotta be very questionable. Like back in the day, you did have more influence. You could be joking. Like everything could be joking. Like you could joke about those topics those two things we just said back in the day. I seen old videos people joke about this shit now. It's just like Me Too movement or all this shit. All these goddamn movements gonna tear your ass up. Especially if you blow up. Imagine if I say something on here bad and I blow up. Somebody come back and watch that shit. Oh shit, Papa Pimp said that. Let's get this nigga out of here. Let's get this nigga out of here. And then I got them on your whole channel with that shit. And you be looking like, damn. Especially if you get in the bag. I mean, that's fucked up money and everything. But you can say something. You can say, I can talk about black men all day. That shit ain't gonna come at the bite me later. Black women too. Or anything like that. But if you say something about them two topics we said and it's really bad and it was something serious, it can come back to bite you later. Right now, it wouldn't have hurt me that bad because nobody know me like that. It'll hurt you later. If you blow up, it'll definitely hurt you later. And that's fucked
Shit,
up,
man. Hey, man, y'all have a good night, man. But get off here.
Yeah, I'm about to get off here too, man. I'm surprised so many people came on here. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I just gotta get some different people up here. But yeah,
Why
I'm
are you
definitely
surprised? You're growing. You're becoming known.
Well, yeah, to a little bit. More people know it ain't grow. It's growing. It's growing. It take time. Just gotta do more videos like the ones I was saying with them wild concepts and shit and shirts and shit. That's gonna take it to the next level. But I'm gonna think of some ideas. I got a lot of ideas though. I'm gonna start doing some different stuff on videos, like try to record myself full body. I got some ideas. I ain't gonna say nothing about it right now. It'll eventually you'll see the videos, and it's gonna be different. And those shirts gonna come into play later. I got some different ideas. But
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? As far as the live, get more people on here. That's definitely different stuff. Whoever just asked me this question never came back up here. But you have a good night, Trey. I appreciate you coming on here.
Yes, sir.
All right,
So you have a nice night.
You too.
Bye.
All right, bye.